Alright, I think we're here. What do you mean what bed did I lose? Wait, Ziggy's gonna... What the fuck is this dude doing? Oh, hilarious. Repeat comedy. Like, what the actual fuck is he doing? But if me and Ziggy spoon, who's the little spoon and who's... What are you doing, man? You know that's not right. Like, you already did it once. It's supposed to be funnier the second time? Like, what the fuck is this dude on? He drunk. I swear he did this shit like 3 times already. It's supposed to be funnier each and every time. Did he get money buffed? Man, why did he start using this song all of a sudden? I thought it was a toxic song. It was made by like a Kim Jong-un or something. I need my glasses. The employees moving. Also, I was adding some more PNG stuff. Like, what the dude? Oh, now you're just fucking around, dude. Start whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. You're just fucking. You're literally just fucking around right now. No. This is what I was saying. I don't have my hotkeys set up, but I was doing PNG stuff. I can switch on the fly if I have my hotkeys set up. I got like different PNG stuff. I guess I get to use my angry face. Cause this dude is fucking around now. I don't know how well it shows up, but it's the angry face. Had enough of this shit. This is the vibe. This is the mood we're in. Yeah, I need a bootleg Stream Deck. Nah, I could probably use my DJ controller. But then I don't know where I would actually put it though. It's not enough room on this desk for I'll have to like completely move my keyboard like to the side whenever I use it. Or I could just like put it on my I don't know. It'll be a comfortable. I need like a
I hate fishing, you fucker. Fell in last time and I can't swim.
Like a food tray or something to put it on. I don't know. A stand.
Right, we're gonna go fishing.
Yeah, a stand.
I wanted to go fishing for the longest time, man.
Like them JoJo people.
This is a pretty big one. A carp. Can I get him? I got
Oh, I meant we're supposed to be having fun.
time. Sunday.
Oh wait, that's the glaze face. Did I choose the wrong? Oh no. I guess this is what I've been had it this way.
Night. It's an interactive and chill stream fun.
What happens to my eyebrows? Wait, is something wrong with my eyebrows when I'm... Wait, when I'm angry? Oh. I get so angry my eyebrows go away, dude.
Welcome to Sunday night.
I actually never noticed that. I don't know, they just disappear.
I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're ready for some chill fun in Bassmaster Fishing 2022. I certainly hope that we have, oh shit. Hold on. There we go. I certainly hope that we have as much luck this week as we did last. Last week, I caught the monstrous lunker, the 35-pound bass. It was insanity, man. I didn't even know they had fish that big in the game, and we caught it, and it was a holy macaroni. It was pretty crazy, okay? So I'm excited for this week just for that, for that reason. But as you know, the Bassmaster stream that I do once a week is usually very, very interactive. We have a lot of opportunity to
you never go bass to mouth
and chill out and have a good time and have some fun conversation while we pass the time.
Let's keep track of the fun conversation.
The fisherman's hat right here alongside me with the the frog lure that you chose last week when we hit the support goal. And this week, we're actually going to start out this stream a little different, because this week, rather than jumping right into the game and fishing, I actually have a bunch of stuff to show you guys, okay? All right?
What's up, Tinchy?
I'm pretty excited. Remember, we hit the $100 funding goal.
Right off the bat.
And you guys vote for
sell it to us.
God. We have really cool ones this week because a fan donated a bunch of them. And I'd like to show them to you as we begin tonight, all right? Now, in addition, this would definitely be a really
is my mic feedbacking?
Good week to hit the funding goal for the
OBS tells me yes for some weird reason.
Right for me, I have not only all this money I just spent. Just think about this. In the last week, I bought Pac-Man World Repack, Destroy All Humans 2 Repro, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection. I just spent a bunch of money on.
Seems like it's picking up way more than it should right now.
On Tuesday, and we're gonna get her a nice dinner. I promised her, you know, order her whatever she wants for her birthday, and then
let's see how he fucks it up.
All before this weekend, I have 2 giant bills due: my internet bill and my dues. So basically, I am like super strapped, counting every dollar yet again, and tips would help tremendously. Okay, hitting that goal tonight would be really helpful. So if you enjoy the chill late night streams of fishing that we do,
like, look at all this dumb shit he brings up to why we need to give him money, because he decided to throw himself a dumbass pizza party, and because of his wife's birthday is coming up.
I do have an update before we get started tonight in regards to gifted memberships. They're not working right now, and YouTube apparently, at least the customer service reps that they have working for them, know nothing about it. Yesterday, during my marathon, there were 6 gifted memberships. No one got them, and they were refunded. Today, this morning, we had one person who tried to gift 5 memberships and another who tried to gift 10. Nobody got them.
Wow.
Okay? So I actually contacted YouTube during the break, and I got in touch with their customer service, and I explained the situation. The customer service, who have absolutely no hands-on experience whatsoever with YouTube and literally just read from a bunch of online facts and training manuals, reiterated to me that the only way that you guys can actually accept a membership is to manually accept it at the moment it's gifted.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
It's actually wrong. They don't know that because they've never used the site. These customer service people are just reading from a manual or a fact. They're actually under the impression that, let's say, for example, Malcolm's here tonight.
I really don't know how it works. That's how little I've interacted with gifted memberships, but I thought you had to be present to accept it, but I guess not.
To get the membership, it would be randomly selected, and boom, someone would get the membership, and it would actually say Malcolm gifted 1 membership.
Like, don't you have to physically be present to get it?
To Malcolm for the gifted membership. See, that's how it would work. Okay. What's happening is people are gifting the memberships, and they don't go to anyone. They just float and disappear. And then the people get refunded the next day.
You can opt in, but like, do you have to physically be there when the person is gifting them and click yes?
Gifted a membership, there would be a pop-up on everyone's screen at once saying click here to accept the gifted membership, and you must accept it. And then if you accept it, you get the membership. That's not how it works at all. In fact, some people have actually told me they're not even on the stream, and they get an email overnight. Oh, guess what? You were gifted a membership on DSP Gaming last night.
So it is kind of an issue.
And then they'll come the next day and they have it. They don't have to click on it.
Yeah, I have no idea how memberships, gifted memberships work.
FAQs and the information and training manuals they give to the customer service reps that work at YouTube are wrong. And this is what they have. Those people are supposed to be helping me and helping other content creators when they have wrong information.
Oh, well, give them the right information.
I tried explaining this to the YouTube rep, and they're like, oh,
yeah,
well,
take their job. Why don't you take their job?
Email that was sent stating that the membership has been refunded. I was like, no, I didn't give the membership. My viewer did. In fact, I think it would be kind of messed up for me to ask for a personal email from my viewer, because then I would have their email address and stuff. I don't think that I should be asking for that. And they go, oh, well, do you have a screenshot of your stream proving that someone gifted a bunch of memberships and then they didn't actually apply to anyone? I was like, no, I don't sit here on my stream screenshotting all day. I'm a streamer.
Wow.
It's like, your YouTube, don't you have access? Like, seriously, don't you have access to the streams and all the data? To which they were like, oh, all right, just send us the link to the stream and we'll look into it on our end then. So I did. I was like, wow. They really don't want to do any work. Seriously, because what it is, the line level rep at YouTube has no training, no information.
No, I'm on live chat.
They literally just sit there.
I don't know why some of them are not showing up.
It'll be like if you're in a call center, someone calls in, you don't actually know anything about the service they're calling in for. All you do is you read step by step through instructions on how to answer the customer. That's it. So, what's supposed to happen is they're supposed to forward this into their team, and they're supposed to basically say, okay, here, here's what happened, and get back to me. But I don't know if they're going to or not.
They should be showing up. It's online.
Having this issue with gifted memberships. It was actually a Bookworm earlier. Bookworm earlier had said that he was on another stream yesterday, and that person got a big member bomb, and only like very few were given to anyone, and the rest just went away. So it seems like it might be a site-wide thing, and YouTube's just not aware of it, and they didn't tell anyone in their customer service department about it.
Okay.
So it is what it is. So I'll say this,
it's fairly recent.
I appreciate it. If you want to gift memberships to help make that member goal happen, I really appreciate that. They're probably not going to work tonight. They didn't work earlier. Like I said, 15 didn't even work earlier. Okay?
Well,
So I'm not sure what else to do. All right? But what I would say is tonight, guys, if you want to make the goal happen, $100,
man,
fisherman's hat goes on, and you pick a lure to go on it.
The way I kind of really feel about it.
That would help me a ton this week. Okay? All right. So
well,
as we're about to begin,
tell people if they really care enough to fucking get $4 and fucking get the membership themselves, I guess. I don't know, man. Just the way he's complaining about this every day. Memberships, my memberships.
Yes, in a couple of days is her birthday. And, sadly, I got to work. Luckily, she gets to stay home for her birthday, which is nice. She has a relaxing day at home. I have to work.
You don't have to work.
Get her whatever she wants for that dinner that day. So this actually helps with that, and thank you so much, Malcolm, for that. I really appreciate that. First tip of the night. There we go.
Yeah, they aren't aware of it. How can they let anybody know? They're supposed to. They're YouTube. They're supposed to know everything.
Yes, Marlon Tan, thank you for the $2 super chat, or $1.99 super chat. I appreciate that. Get that on the leaderboard, and then we'll begin. Awesome. Oops, where'd the tea go? Here we go.
What fetish do I have?
Oh, excuse me.
My few.
I want to do a little intro, like I said. Here we go. Ready? All right, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Night Bites, which is what we call our little weekly session of Bassmaster Fishing.
I don't know if I want to say I'm here.
Starting it a little differently. And you may be like, what's going on? Usually you're in the game, you're starting up on a lake, we're starting fishing before we start recording. What's going on? This week, a fan gifted me a bunch of fishing lures. They heard
I can be quite the degenerate, I guess.
Locally to buy any. This was before I'd gotten the ones from Amazon.
I'll tell you when you're older, Doka.
And they were like, man, we would like to have you have some nice lures for your fishing streams. And they actually sent them to me. That was so nice. I want to say thank you to the person, although admittedly, I don't think the person wants a shout out because, the online bullshit with trolling and everything, they want to stay away from that element. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much. What I'd like to do before we start tonight is show you guys the lures. All right? So, tonight we hit $100 of tips, which is the goal on which we're going to put on the fishing hat. Here it is. which already has the frog lure in it from last week. Okay.
Still the fetishes. I'm gonna be judged on my own stream.
Choose from. You ready?
I can smell it.
Gem Fab Jig.
A what?
All neon colors. It's like a neon, almost like a, you know.
Good thing you didn't slip up with your.
It's half neon green and half pink. I think.
Good thing you didn't slip up with your gin speed. That would have been kind of bad.
Huge on the hat, right? So that's a good one. We've got the Gotcha Lure. It doesn't necessarily have another name, but it's called the original Gotcha Lure. It's good for bluefish, Spanish mackerel, trout, and any fish that feeds on small bait fish.
Give me that Gotcha.
Very long and white with a neon head and 2 hooks. That would also stand out on the hat for sure.
I don't judge you guys with 2 names.
PS3 True Power U. This one's really neat. This one is called the Hedon Torpedo. All right. It says action on the surface. It's a top water lure, meaning this one would sit on the top of the surface of the lake or water where you're fishing. It actually has a propeller tail that rotates and it would go on the top of the water as the fish was swimming at the very top of the lake, just like that. That one's really cool. Big spots on it and everything. A big yellow eye. See that?
He's been very animated lately.
Too.
A lot of good sound clips of him making very suspicious sounds and a lot of weird
Here's another
phrases.
One, another completely different one. The S Pro Bucktail Jig. This one is blue with speckles, white.
Can you take it out of the package?
Like a metallic gold head.
It doesn't have value. It's not a collectible.
Really nice. It kind of really stands out. I'm not sure how a jig. I think the jig is the one that goes in the middle of the water and moves around like this. You pull it and it moves like a real fish when you pull it with the that's why they call it. It jiggles. It jigs when you pull it. I think. All right, so the book.
Yeah, you're blinding me with that reflection. Take it out of the package, please.
Because those others are really standouts. But it's actually a 2-pack of speckled trout rigs, Buccaneer Bait Company.
Can you watch me playing Fish Sim instead? I'm not gonna play that shit.
One kind of yellowish. They're nice, but like I said, I definitely think
this ain't that kind of stream.
Better. So if we hit the $100,
I'll play a bowling game.
The hat goes on, and you will be choosing between these 4 new lures that have been donated by a viewer. How cool is that?
Wow.
Right? Pretty nice selection, though. So I figured I should go through that early so you guys know what you're choosing from.
Lures. I mean, I say it weird too. I say it completely wrong because I say like lures.
Oh my god, that is not what I wanted.
Disaster stream.
Hold on. Alright, and now we're gonna fish. Oh, hold on. That is not what I intended.
Did Jasper do that?
That is not what I intended to show. I apologize. That was me whistling like a fool. I did not mean to do that.
Did you intend to show when you were fucking around before the stream started being a clown? Or was that intentional?
Alright. Let's,
okay.
Actually, I gotta get all my stuff on. I don't have anything on or anything here. So now you guys know, right? You know what you're working towards. I'm glad that you know.
Dangled the carrot. You seen the carrot.
Let's boot her up. Now remember everyone, from last week's Sunday Night Bite session, I screwed up, if you remember at the beginning. I added a new lure.
Yeah, it is pretty much suffer.
I accidentally put it on the one that has the weight to it, so the lure was way too heavy, and it kept falling straight to the bottom of the lake. It was pretty much unusable.
I only think DSP would last in a real job like half a day.
That lure so that
he won't even make it to lunchtime.
Okay, now how do we do that? Is it manage? This is it right here, right? Your loadouts, here it is.
Because he's gotten so comfortable now, he's not gonna like having to listen to someone else. He's not gonna like someone telling him what to do. And he's gonna cry and bitch and moan that he's being mistreated when it's like, no, they're gonna treat you like a fucking adult and not a little child like you want to be treated. So he won't last too long. Yeah, he was trying to take a break every hour. He'll try to take a break. He'll try to take smoke breaks. He don't even smoke. And knowing him, he will fucking lie about smoking. I'm gonna take a smoke break, man.
How would I put that on exactly?
It's lying.
Can I actually whistle? Of course I can. That was me really.
He's gonna be taking champions breaks.
But anyway, Jade, what's up, man? He said, let's go fishing. So how would I do this? Ned, Texas, Carolina. No, oh, here we go. No, wait. How would I put a bobber on this thing? Wait a minute, it's the wrong one. Wait, what? How was I? Wait a minute. Something's up. It changed the lure.
Am I gonna get Splatoon 3 at some point? The lures. I mean, because I say like the lures. Lures? It's a hard word for me to say.
That's really weird.
I'm from the South, leave me alone.
I want. Where did it go?
Like the lures. Lure? It sounds wrong no matter how I say it.
Oh my god, this is annoying. Now I
The
gotta
lures.
find it. I bought it, but now it's gone. I have to find it again? Where the heck did it go? Oh my, there's 100 lures I gotta find now. How am I gonna find ones that you've already purchased?
Yeah, is that like, do actual companies have like,
Actually, I wish you can whistle. Yeah, actually, you know, it's
like actually in the rules about smoke breaks? Because I always thought it was like an unspoken, like implied rule, and I was like, well, why do they get extra breaks? Because they need their fix.
That's great. Why can't
I can make up some bullshit and be like, well, I really want to need and have this thing. Can I take a break?
Where did it go? See,
That's so weird.
So if I put a weight on,
wow. What are we doing? What are you looking for? What are you trying to do?
I don't understand anything about fishing, so I'm going through this menu. I don't get it.
Of course you don't.
How do I get? Right? How do I get?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, I need my jailbreak.
The booty shaker, but the booty shaker is missing. I can't select the booty shaker anymore. I want to select it, but
I
it's
need
not
my
there.
Jill appreciation break. I need it. It's my nicotine.
Not a spoon, right? No. Not a swim bait. It's definitely not a top water.
He's looking for the booty shaker.
Why don't I see the booty shaker anymore? Did it disappear? Like, what is going on? Derek, I agree. The frog is a really small lure. You can't see it on the hat. And that's why I'm hoping we're getting a bigger one tonight. I really hope so. I hope we can get a nice big lure tonight to add to the hat. Well, I'm confused as it works right now.
Man, we're not gonna get any little gameplay this shit has. It amazes me how much he sits in menus and games.
It was a unique lure too. Is it a diving crankbait? How do I know the difference between these? It's pissing me off. It was expensive. It was expensive.
Like, I'm indecisive as hell, so I try not to waste people's time. At least be conscious of it when I'm streaming, but...
Does anyone understand how this works?
Damn, man.
It's a swim bait? It's a swim bait, apparently. No, it's not. This is the hard plastic swim bait, the Jinkolistic swim bait.
You don't know how long I spend, like, scrolling games that I have.
I bought it
And, like I'm...
By the way,
like, I don't know what I already have, even though I know I already
that's
do.
The torpedo. That's the one that was donated by a fan.
Just looking for something to play. I can't make up my mind. I'm looking for something new to pop up. Like I got gifted it. There's nothing in there. It's the same stuff.
That's nice, but apparently now I've lost my lure. This one worked well last week. It was the deep little and black blue. Then we had the leopard frog. That's the top skimmer.
Oh yeah, it does depend on how many hours you work.
I want one that's low, but now I can't. Now it looks like it disappeared. Right? So I have no idea what to do.
Nice wheeze.
Why is this not self-explanatory of how you do this? How did I buy a lure that doesn't exist?
How long are we gonna?
Here, let me try something.
Just pick a different lure. I don't know, man.
Wait a minute.
Does it have to be the booty dropper or whatever?
Why do these only show up when you add the weight? That is dumb. Because when you add the booty shaker, it doesn't work. It's too heavy. It hits the ground and you never get fish going for it because it's too low. I need like a lighter weight. But these are even heavier. Look, these are 14. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I want a lighter weight, like a 3.5 might be perfect. See that?
And it's like, I can't really comment on it. I don't know anything about fishing. You just put the thing on the thing and you throw it in the water. That's all I know.
I'm gonna try a 3.5 weight and see how that works with this. Let's get a 3.5. I have no idea the difference. We'll get this one. There you go. Okay. All right. So now, yes. So now we have this guy, and then perfect. Nice. That's what I wanted. A good selection of 4 different lures. All right, we've done it. Hey. All right, let's go out in the water. Where do we want to go this week?
Yeah, it's too thick.
Where do you guys want to go this week?
Wait, what is
Power
this?
the duck. Damn straight this will be interactive once I find a lake.
Why can't it be
Where were we
interactive
last
now?
week? I don't remember where we even were, but man, it was a good one. Remember we started catching a ridiculous amount of fish, including that insane 35-pounder. Lake Michigan? I don't know which one of these would be.
Sorry if the
Lake
screen's
Michigan. Are any
black.
of these in Lake Michigan?
Yeah, you want to play the fucking
I
game,
have
DSP?
no idea.
Come on, man. Do you want to play the fucking game? Just kill me.
Just kill
This
me.
one's in Florida. This one's in Arkansas. Lake Ray Roberts in Texas. This one's Texas. See that?
Wow.
St. Lawrence River. Where does that lead? I don't know where the St. Lawrence River... Great Lakes with the Atlantic Ocean is the St. Lawrence River. So this connects the Great Lakes with the Atlantic Ocean. So this is kind of in the middle.
Talk,
the Great Lakes
talk
and the
about
Atlantic
black
Ocean.
holes again. Tell us what you learned from that Patreon video. DSP, please
St.
explain.
River. It doesn't say where it's located. Oh, is that Texas at the Texas flag? I think it's Texas. Lake Michigan or Lake Superior? Yeah, but I don't know where the flag of Michigan
That's a
is.
good idea, actually.
Where is it?
My
Scottsboro?
programming
Oh, Alabama.
skills, they're
It's
non-existent now, unfortunately.
And Chickamauga is in...
The what?
Doesn't say. I don't know what that state flag is. I have no clue.
We doing sus hours
So,
today? Nah, it's
You wanna go on the river? You wanna go to Lake Ray
the
Roberts?
short one. I'm
This is
dipping
Texas.
out when he ends.
What do you guys
No
think?
sussy after hours.
I don't think there was one in Mississippi, was there? Lawrence River allowed boats to travel to the continental United States from the Atlantic Ocean. Toronto and Montreal are located on the St. Lawrence. Oh. The South has the biggest bass, says Barrel Shot. The South? We go to Alabama then. Right? Where's the Alabama one?
It's not a scam. No, I remember seeing the link, John, but I didn't get to
Let's go to Gunnersville.
watch it at the time because I think that was like,
Good evening.
I think that was like one of the last things that I saw before I
Gunnersville.
played y'all off.
Now wait a minute. What loadout do I have? Shit, hold on. What loadout am I using? This is the default. Oh, the default. That's the one I'm using.
The sleep hours, the nap hours, that happens during the sus
All right, let's do
after
it.
hours.
Let's head on out.
It's too much of a toll on me.
Jay says he loves Florida. I've been there a few times. If you're there and you're able to stay cool in air conditioning and stay hydrated, it's not that bad. But I was there one time when I was a kid. I went there on vacation with my parents, and we went to Universal Studios, and we went to Gatorland, and we went to a few other places, and we went in the heat, the middle of the summer. It was the worst. It was
The
so
heat.
hot. Literally the entire time we were there, we were
Latino
sweating
heat?
outside. We probably lost 10 pounds while we were in Florida. Just sweating constantly. We couldn't stop sweating.
It wasn't that much
effing
fun.
hot, humid. And, you know, we're from the northeast United States. We're not used to the humidity. So we're sitting there, we're dying.
Did you know it's hot and humid in Florida?
We need air conditioning. It was hard to have a good time. Our favorite place was SeaWorld, because SeaWorld has water everywhere. You can always stand there.
Of course DSP likes Florida.
Stay kind of cool. But everything else, we were
Florida
sitting there in
as
the winter, it was
liking-
so hot, we couldn't really have a great time. Okay. Let's see here. There's a little inlet over here. Right over here.
Send Cat there so she can swim.
Mini lake to the side.
Have her do your power walking routine in Florida.
Oh yeah. Let's give this a shot. And let's try the new one that we now have working. The booty shaker with the new weight. Let's see if this works or not. I don't know if it will. It also might be way too shallow water, but I want to give it a shot considering we just spent the time to set it up. It's probably gonna hit the
So
water.
illegal in my state. No, it's not.
I've been to Virginia. I know I've been to Virginia, at least driving through to get to a Street Fighter tournament. I don't know if I've actually been to Virginia for like.
I
anything
don't.
else.
I hope the mating press isn't.
It's definitely.
I think that's legal. That's legal in all the states.
Whoa!
Whoa! Hot
Whoa!
fish in
Those are
action.
big boys.
Get them.
Oh, they're right. They're literally right under me. Holy shit!
We'll
All right.
back up.
Let's try a different one. Let's try this guy. Damn, there's some giant fish right underneath me. Cool.
Well, I guess I don't know. I thought you would have to like back up if they're under you. I don't know how fishing works.
Tip. I appreciate that, Arcade Cup. So maybe if we simulate the movement of the fish. Get the attention. Oh my God! Whoa, that fish is completely glitched.
Wow.
It's a giant catfish that's completely glitched.
That fish about to
It's totally
drown.
not supposed to look like that. That was not how it was supposed
Why
to
is the
look.
game so buggy?
It was not supposed to be going up and down and up and down.
I guess.
What in the holy
Yeah,
hell?
I mean, it
You know
does have
fish
a
can
lot of
stand on
physics
their-
and
their
like
fins.
water
I know
reflections.
that.
I'm
They
sure
walk
that
around like humans.
that's really hard to
So that
like
movie
program and
just
stuff.
it's real.
How heavy is the sinker he's using? I have no idea.
Well, we know the fish are here. Oh my God, it's so glitched. The fish's tail is actually coming out of the water. Dude, every time we play
Hook his
this, it's
tail.
something so glitchy. What is going on right now? The fish's tail is sticking out of the water.
How much did
Like,
he
trying
pay
to
for
tempt
this?
us like, oh my God. This is ridiculous.
Oh wait, no, this is Game Pass. Never mind.
Do I like the sunset, said Derek? I think there's actually
Somebody
sunrise there. I think it was
bought
already in the
this.
morning. But I do like the weather effects of the game.
He has a jig.
No one likes the top skimmer, huh? They're all down there. They don't appear to like the top skimmer bait here. I'm going about it the wrong way.
Okay, so you have skimmers that's like
Did
at
I
the
ever have an
top
authentic
of
Philly
the
cheesesteak?
water.
Yes, about 10 years ago.
And we're talking about
I
food.
actually went on a
Then
kind
you
of a
have
vacation
sinkers
hotel
that sink to the
went
bottom.
those as well as the other places
And you have
across the street. I always
skippers,
forget the name of the two
I
ones.
think.
And I had a cheesesteak from
Like,
the East
you
Cheesesteak
skip
Challenge
rocks.
where I compared the two. I actually liked both.
Both.
They actually did taste different, but they were both quite good. So Derek, hold on a second. Arcade Cup, thank you for the tip.
Ah, fucking
Say that
Derek.
was the total. Thank you, Arcade Cup, for the $1 tip.
Let's see what he's
Derek
saying
says, I
here.
remember last week's glitches. Last week's glitches. I remember the glitches from 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't know about last week. There's been so many glitches in this game, it's hard for me to keep track of them at this point. So they don't like the top skimmer. Let's try this one. Can you catch rare fish in the game? I think so. Jason's going to a casino. Oh, cool. You're going back? I know you a few months ago you were there, right? Going back
Wow.
to the casino on Saturday. That's nice. Probably more slots, right? You said you like the slots? Do a constant retrieve.
Nobody wants that. Doku.
Oh, he's huge. He didn't give a shit about this
I would
bait,
hope
though.
not.
He's staring right. He was looking at it like, meh, I don't want that. Come on.
Come on.
Seriously, no one wants this bait.
Yeah, they have salt marshes.
Last week was mutant plants. It was? I thought that was 2 weeks ago. That was 2 weeks ago, Derek. The mutant plants, the deformed ones. Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago. Last week we caught the 35-pounder.
I
An
mean,
anonymous $5 tipper.
you think they
Wait a
would get
minute.
along?
Anonymous tipper. This is really weird. So anonymous tipper, both of your tips came through at exactly the same time, and I don't know why.
Okay.
You definitely didn't tip them at the same time, right? They literally both came through at the same time and showed up in my queue, so I apologize for
That was a little lag.
First, there was an anonymous $5 tip. He said, what's your opinion on vaping? Do you think it's safer than smoking? Oh, crap! What is this? Oh, I didn't know how to bite. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, what? Look at that glitch. Dude, the fish is dancing. Right there. You see it? Now it disappeared. What is going on? This is an interesting start. Okay, hold on. So the anonymous tipper tipped me $5 asking about vaping. Now, before I start the answer to the question, I don't know much about vaping at all. Here's what I think vaping is. Is vaping not basically vaporizing certain kinds of things like odors,
Like what?
nicotine, and things like that? And essentially, instead of burning something and inhaling the smoke, you're actually heating up water, creating a vapor, water vapor. And so you're inhaling the water vapor with those ingredients, like the nicotine or the flavoring, the scent. You're doing it that way.
The scent.
What I'm assuming
The
is that-
scent
so
is
all that
candles.
I know,
You're
I don't know
vaping candles, the
what it is.
scent.
But I guess what people surmise is that because you're not inhaling the... Oh, shit. because you're not inhaling the actual smoke.
Oh, can you hear that? I'm sorry.
Oh!
I need to turn something down on this.
So I guess what this thing is,
on this headset.
smoke being inhaled.
I need to check my OBS settings.
Smoking, you got all that smoke in your
My
lungs,
filters.
cigar smoking or clove smoking. That this is a little different.
Clove
Vapor,
smoking.
The vapor
Oh.
will destroy your lungs and give you like lung cancer or something like that, right? I mean, that's the premise of vaping.
Is
A
it?
healthier, safer way of smoking because you're not
I don't
smoking,
think-
you're inhaling the vapors, correct?
I don't think all of that was
I got
correct.
snagged again, by the way. Now, here's the thing. If on the surface that's all it is, and if scientifically that's correct, and that has been proven scientifically, then good, I guess.
I think he's got a J hook.
Personally, I smoked cigarettes before, okay? Yes.
Wait, how much of this can you hear? How much mouth sounds can you hear from me? This, I'm getting,
Where my mother smoked
I'm getting
back
conscious
day
now.
for most of my young life as a child. I can tell you right now.
Yo,
this is
smoking
God's
that
honest
Linda
truth,
pack.
I have weaker. Whoa!
A pack a day.
Okay. I have weaker lungs than I probably should have. I have times when my lungs actually feel very, very weak and I can't breathe very well. Especially if I'm outside and there's heavy wind or it's very cold. I have a hard time breathing. Why? There's nothing wrong. Like, I shouldn't have anything wrong with my lungs, but I know I do. I grew up in a house where there was smoke in the air.
Did you ever get it
all
checked
the time.
out?
So of course the fishes. Did you see that?
Just
I think this lake is haunted.
stop pointing at your TV
saw
like
that,
that.
right?
I
It was
can't
there to
see
display.
exactly what you're pointing to. I was half paying attention. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And you pointing at the TV ain't gonna help me. I'm being toxic now out of nowhere.
And here's the
I'm
thing.
getting cranky.
Okay, let me continue the story. So I never smoked when I was young, obviously, but there was always smoke in my house. I would go to school, and kids would be like, "Dude, it's okay." Like my friends would be like, "Dude, it's okay. You could just fess up that you smoke. It's all right. We don't really mind. It's not a big deal to us." I was like, "No, I don't smoke." And they're like, "Dude, there's no way you can stop lying to us. We know you smoke."
We
I was like,
know you
"Dude,
smoke."
I don't smoke. What are you talking about?"
What the fuck
They're
is
like,
this?
"You reek. Like every day you come to school, you reek like cigarettes. You understand that, right?" I was like, "No." Because I lived in a house where there was just smoke all the
You
time.
smoke, don't you? I
Everything in
know
the
you
house smelled
smoke.
like cigarettes. So since everything smelled, I didn't know. I didn't smell it, you know. But that's the environment I lived in my whole life until I finally moved out of my parents' home. So, yeah.
We know
pretty
you
bad,
smoke.
right? Not a good
Come
environment.
on, man. You can just tell us. We already
So,
know
when I
you
got old
smoke,
enough
Phil.
To make decisions for myself, I wanted to try everything. So I tried cigarettes and I tried cigars. I hated cigarettes. Okay, I seriously, absolutely, positively hated cigarettes. I thought that they were disgusting. I didn't get any pleasure out of smoking one when I tried, and I just thought it was nasty as shit. I did try. Oh, shit.
Bro, she
I
was
gotta get
smoking a
bigger
pack a
bowl.
day, and she
come on.
smoked when Phil was in the
Big
womb.
fish.
Yeah, Linda.
Anyway, I did try cigars. All right, and I'll be
She
honest
fucked
with you,
something
I
up
like
with that.
cigars. I like the flavor. I think the line has glitched. Are you
But
shitting
I
me?
heard
The line
smoking with
glitched
him
into
in the
boat.
womb.
This happened before.
It probably
Nothing I can do
has
about this.
something to do with something
Yeah, look,
that's
it's a
not
glitch.
right with Phil.
The fish is stuck under the boat. What is going on tonight? How am I? How am I supposed to play this game? Oh, here we go. Come on. I got him. Oh, that's beautiful fish. Look, it's nice and green.
Yeah, we need
That is a
Shinko with the
white
Linda
crappie,
voice.
But it's a 3-pound 9-ouncer. It's large enough to keep. All the crappies usually we find are very small. We found a really big crappie. That was a good catch. Wow. It was glitched, but at least I got it. Okay, let me continue on with this story. Okay? So, when I was old enough to smoke, I tried cigarettes. I hated them. I thought they were absolutely disgusting. I tried a cigar, and I loved it. And I probably smoked a small handful of cigars and thought they were quite good. Here's the thing. I actually found I didn't really like inhaling the smoke. What I like to do is suck the smoke just into my mouth, taste it, and blow it out. I tried not to inhale it in my lungs, and just putting the smoke in my mouth tasted good. It had a good flavor and a good aroma to it that I really enjoyed. But since then, and that was probably when I was like 18, 19, I have not actually significantly smoked anything at all. Now, did I ever smoke weed? Yes, I did. A few times with my friends. Didn't really like it. I actually felt like it wasn't that good. While some of my friends were hardcore into that shit, I never was. But I just didn't really enjoy it that much. I probably smoked weed 5-6 times. And there was one time, I've told the story before, I'm not going to tell the whole story tonight, okay? Basically, oh, there you go. I'm being told you're not supposed to inhale cigar smoke. You're supposed to put it in your mouth. You did it right. It made sense. It was great. Actually, it was a really great flavor and sensation. I really enjoyed it.
What did he think? I don't know.
Now,
I don't know that much about cigars either, so.
Like I said, my friends wanted to do it. Everyone's, it makes you feel a little bit buzzed, and it makes you feel like dopey, and you want to talk about stupid shit and act like it's like fucking universe-changing discussion. It's not. It's dumb. Okay. But anyway, I did that maybe, like I said, maybe 5-6 times, and then after that, I never did it again because I basically stopped hanging out with those friends who smoked it, and I had other friends who wanted to smoke, and I was like, nah, I don't want to do it. Fuck it, it's stupid. So I never did it again, and since then, I've never smoked. So I've not smoked since I was probably like 20 years old, if that.
Yeah, you should tell the smoking weed story again.
Okay. Now, I'm not staunchly anti-smoking. If you want to smoke, smoke.
Yo, let's get them Phantom cigars. Let's go.
Don't annoy people around you who don't like it or whatever. I'm not.
No.
100% that there should be no smoking on planet Earth. People have the right to choose what they want. I mean, people can drink. People should be able to smoke, right? But
I got scared.
I agree that it can be very intrusive. It's disgusting to have smoke in the air. Oh my God! When they used to have smoking sections at restaurants, that shit was not correct. Smoking in the restaurant, restaurant always smelled like smoke. I know because I used to live in an era where there was smoking, non-smoking sections in restaurants.
That's a weird way to put it.
It really was.
They had a smoking section at restaurants. That was not correct.
Because I want to give you my background. I've never vaped. I don't actually know anyone who's vaped. I don't. I'm not in that circle of people. Now, I know you guys on the stream. I'm sure some of you probably have vaped before. All right? So for those of you who have vaped, I don't know the difference. I don't actually know if it's healthier or not. From what I'm to understand, a lot of people were under the impression it was, and it ended up being very popular and being like a big bestseller in the United States.
Tobacco?
And then I guess it was, I don't think it was it the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, basically came out this year and were like, oh, there's actually no evidence that it's any safer than anything else, right? They were like, there's no evidence that, the nicotine or other things wouldn't be bad for you. And what's happening is kids now are getting into vaping because they're under the impression that, oh, it's good for you, it's healthy. Wow, did you see that shit? What the fuck happened? I think I pulled the fish into space. I yanked it and it disappeared. It just went.
I mean, I smoked cigs.
That was crazy. I think what happened
a few times, but like
basically caught on. It was a popular thing with kids.
I don't know. I don't think it really
now. Oh, vaping is the in thing.
Did much.
Right.
It's not like something that I was like, man, I really want to do that again.
Look, man, it's better for you. So apparently,
it was a social
really
thing.
Popular among kids, and so I guess the FDA this year, that's the Food and Drug Administration here in the United States, it's a regulatory body. Apparently, they stepped in and said, nah, this is not good because there's no evidence that says it's any healthier. We haven't, no research has really been done. Yet kids are acting like it is. That's really not good. So what we're going to do is we're going to start regulating it. And I think what they started to do is pulling it from the shelves of stores and stuff.
No, man. Vaping discussion.
Big backlash. A lot of vaping stores had opened up because it had become so popular. And also, I guess a lot of smoke shops kind of went into vaping because the smoking had been less and less popular. And now they're being told that, like, oh, now you can't do that either. So here's the thing. Again, I'm not opposed to it. I seriously have not ever seen any
heroin
evidence about vaping at all, so I can't say, oh, it's good, it's bad. I have no clue. I also have no invested interest in it because I have no interest in smoking at all, Oh, what the hell is this? What? A fish bit it at the last second. What in the hell? A fish bit it while I was trying to pull it into the boat. What is going on tonight? This is the weirdest fishing stream. It's gonna snap. He's a fighter, too. Of all times to get a fish that's a fighter, I get it when the line's already fucked.
It's like Ryu.
Ready for it, right? I'm not doing anything. It's gonna get away. There's no way I'm gonna catch this thing.
Somebody had asked him.
Oh fuck! Formed opinion on it, but personally, smoking, that was it. And I haven't done it since I was like 18. I have no desire to do it. So I don't know anything about it. Okay, now the same person apparently tipped another $5 that did my last tip not go through. Yes, it did, but they both came through at once, which is the oddest thing because you definitely tipped like 3 or 4 minutes apart. Yeah, they both came in at the same time in my stream elements, and I apologize for that. But thank you for both tips. Okay. Now another
The Susan Penne
from an anonymous person saying, "I know you're adamant about not adding more payment options for donations, but would it hurt to put a Bitcoin or crypto wallet address in your stream description and plug it occasionally with people with crypto are sometimes too lazy to convert it?" Yeah, here's why. There's 2 major reasons.
No, I was muted on
Reason
purpose.
number 1, crypto's too volatile. There's people who made a fortune on crypto and then lost a fortune on crypto and are now bankrupt. Okay, it's just too volatile. Someone today could be like, "Oh, I want to support Phil. I'm going to give him $100 in crypto, and tomorrow it's worth 10 cents." You know, I don't want support that could literally evaporate overnight for forces not in anyone's control. That's number 1. Just being honest.
It already evaporates
Crypto
overnight.
is so volatile
But that's
that
your
paying
choice.
Taxes on crypto
Give me
is
that gotcha.
ridiculously complicated. I'm not joking. Like, it's very hard to calculate what you pay and what qualifies for what and what income is calculated as what. And actually, my tax guy had sent a whole thing this year because of how crypto went crazy last year, saying if you have crypto, expect your taxes are going to be painful, way more lengthy than anyone else's, and it's going to take a lot of work to do them this year because crypto went nuts last year and so many people invested in it and the money went everywhere.
Well, look,
So can you imagine, oh, I get Bitcoin donations.
I mean, I would imagine he would probably tell you something like that so you can pay him more.
Because the value plummeted. Oh, by the way, you got to pay on the value when you got it, not at the end of the year. So now you're paying a ton of taxes on money you don't have because the value went away. Oh, and plus my taxes are twice as difficult to do. This sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? That's why I'm not dabbling in it. It doesn't make any sense. There's more than enough ways for people to contribute, including if you don't like things such as PayPal to tip, and if you don't like contributing via YouTube, you can contribute via Patreon. That's completely separate from all of them. And I get, there's a good chunk of that goes straight to me.
A good chunk of it.
Rewards over on patreon.com/DarkSidePhil for pledging there. I have so
It's all
many
about
avenues
me.
to support and crowdfund.
You should
I
care
don't
about how
know.
much
I don't
money
need to
I
follow.
get from it, how much
Okay.
more money I'm taking than the platform that I'm on.
Now, Obsolete Boy just did a super chat. He says, "If you tried fish and chips, basically fried fish with some chips on the side." Yes, only when you say chips, you mean you don't.
Are we just not
you're
playing the
calling
game
fries,
anymore?
But you're not from here. I can see you're from a different currency. Here we call them French fries. Yes, I've
Surprised
had
that fish is
I've had
still,
cod. I've
like,
had,
not
catfish.
dead.
I had about a little over a month ago. Fish and chips fried style, which was actually pretty interesting because it tastes distinctly different from cod. I've had regular batter. I've had beer batter.
But we gotta
I've had a lot of
redeem.
different
Hi,
things.
Maiden.
And I like it. I think it's pretty good.
We gotta. There we go.
An anonymous tipper, I think it was the same person about the crypto, tipped another $1.50. He said that's a good and fair.
I have eyebrows again.
He's a decent, actually. That's a decent explanation. Thanks, man.
I actually never noticed that. Well, you could say, like,
We're a third of the way.
I don't know, maybe my hair hides them.
Adding a new lure.
They get very high up when I'm angry.
Third of the way, guys. Thank you for the support tonight. All right. And we just caught a giant fish, which is really cool. All right.
Why isn't
Slots.
Peace been streaming?
Slots of the movies.
I actually don't know. I don't know if anything's going up with him. Probably just busy.
You like those. Those are pretty cool. I agree. I've done those before. X Shooter says, "Man, I've been smoking since 19, and I will agree that it is hard to quit." Yeah, it's probably one of the most addicting things, right? Smoking? Probably.
What about WWE champions?
Something that becomes part of your life routine. Something that you just do every
Oh,
day.
even this game is too much for him?
It doesn't even necessarily help you or give you anything. It just becomes something that makes you feel calm or enjoyable, even if you don't even understand why, right? I get it.
Catfish is pretty
Get
good.
it. It's an addiction. It's not the thing you're doing. It's the fact that you're doing it and your body expects it.
See, it's so
And if you don't
weird
do it,
hearing him
now
talk
your
about
body feels
addiction.
it. Now your
Like,
body's like, "Ah, this
knowing,
sucks. Why aren't you doing it? Oh,
you know,
he's gonna get away.
knowing
No,
what you know.
these fish are biting at the last minute. Look at this guy's a jumper. You want to catch me? Well, you'll have to beat me. You want to catch me?
Like,
Oh, I'll catch you, all right.
is that something addicts do? Like, freely talk about other people being addicts and, like,
We're getting big fish today. Excellent. 3 pounds
knowing
an
that
ounce.
they are?
Very nice. Malcolm wants the torpedo lure on the hat tonight. That's this one. These were all donated by a fan. Yeah, there's 5 new ones, although we're gonna have 4 in the running. There's a little one that says these 2 little guys. These aren't very big, very nice or big. They're just kind of little basic. But there's 4 really nice ones that are in the running. If we hit the $100 goal tonight, I would love to add those to the hat tonight to see what happens. Thank you for everyone supporting so far. Good evening to American MAGA Undertaker. Ugh, what a name. Excuse me. There's a lot of things you could be addicted to. You could be addicted to substances like drugs and alcohol. You could be addicted to a person, right? You could be. You could be addicted to having a person in your life. And all of a sudden,
Sounds like he knows from experience. He was obsessed with that one person he talked about during the depression segment.
All right, that's very cliche.
Am I
You
one?
could be addicted to anything.
Nah.
You say everything in moderation.
Like,
You're just constantly doing one thing. Oh, holy shit! Did you see the size of this fish I just hooked? This
'cause,
is a
like,
monstrous beast.
addiction is like, you can't function without it.
Than the other 35
I don't think there's
That thing was
anything that I'm
insane.
that
Look how
into to
slow
give me
he's
that feeling.
moving, because he's so big. This is a big boy. Oh, brother,
If
we are
anything,
in a good-
maybe
oh my God.
hedonistic at times, but that's
boy.
like,
The
that's
good news is
not
we're in a good position.
addiction.
Hook is staying in. It's actually not losing. Oh, this is excellent. It's just going to take a while, I think. It's going to take a while to reel him in. He's got to get tired. This could be the toughest one I've ever caught. But maybe
Yeah, you
I might get
channeled
this
your inner
guy.
Gavin names with that one.
Fuck.
Pale ladies are pretty sweet though.
I'm just going to play it cool. I'm definitely not going to press my luck with him. Because he's so big. Oh, he's pissed. Yo, he made a creaking noise. There's never even done that before in the game. He's an angry fish. He's upset. He's like, I wanted a tasty treat. Here I am fucking with you. Oh my God. Can I get this guy?
But I mean, just look at them aesthetically
Oh,
though.
I'm not
Do you
doing
not
nothing.
see it? Do
I'm
you
not
not see the
straining.
beauty? Do you not see what I mean?
Come on, get closer. Give me a chance
Like
to land
vampires? Yeah, I'd take a few bites.
there. He keeps straining my hook and I can't do anything about it. He's so strong. He's definitely the strongest fish I've encountered. And my hook, I have no more.
And the dark
I don't
crimson
even have
blood
one.
will
I don't think I'm getting.
contrast greatly to their pale skin and look very beautiful.
I gotta get lucky.
Just saying.
No, he's running. Look, he ran. Oh my God. You think he's tired yet? He's not even tired. He's so big. Come on, pull this fucker in right now. Pull him in.
Just a custom order to convert them to non-pale girls. That's blasphemy. You can't do that. That shouldn't be allowed.
He got away.
Should be arrested.
I got him.
Big ups.
Oh!
Jesus. Why does he have to do this? Why does he gotta make these sounds?
Holy shit!
That's when he gets the 6-star.
Whoa!
That's exactly him
What
when
the
he get them 6 stars now. He's gonna be popping off. Yeah, that's the 6-star
53
reaction.
pounds, 11 ounces. How does that exist?
I can see him doing that too with his phone, and then
I'm
Cat
taking a
looks
picture
over
of this
like, "What the fuck is wrong
right
with this
now,
guy?"
and I'm definitely posting this up later on social media. This is insane.
He's tweeting about this. I was gonna say twittering. I mean, it is a big one.
Oh my God. That's absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe that exists. The last biggest one I had was 35.
Got me a big one.
53 pounds and 11 fucking ounces.
Cat for a day with it.
Holy shit.
Maybe like
Come on,
6
Nielsen, I should
hours.
link my Twitter to my Xbox. I should, you're right. I haven't. I do have the PlayStation.
Wait, what's a VTM?
Because my PS4 was hooked up, but I never bothered with this. I should figure out a way to do it. I don't know how to do it. All right, so an anonymous $6 tipper says, "Are you riding with Biden?" I'm not riding with nobody. Stay away from me. All right, so now we're up to $40 in tips. So
Yeah, I'm not voting or anything, but I'm gonna complain about everything that's
tonight, guys. After this fucking beast, are you kidding me? Holy shit!
Vampire the Masquerade. I never got into
The
that.
biggest thing ever.
Like I knew of it, but
so Kevin,
what's
did a super chat and he said,
are ghouls cool?
Mine was coffee. No, I told you guys I used to be an alcoholic. I absolutely
Used to.
was. I could not go to sleep without drinking myself unconscious. That's how bad it was. Like I was like, I couldn't go to sleep. I would be like have crazy insomnia and my head would be fucked up. So I would drink myself into like a stupor and then go to sleep, passing out from it. That's how bad it was. You know, that was over 10 years ago, but it was fucking bad as hell, man. But now, thankfully, that's in the past. So
yeah, how'd you do it?
Cheese.
How'd you do it with no friends? How'd you do it without a support group? How'd you do it without professional help?
Well, thank you. 40-year-old
You just said, I'm just gonna drink less than I used to, and you did it.
For the super chat. All right.
Yeah, that's why you made that DSP tries it hit them.
Tonight, please like the stream. I just caught a 53-pound, 11-ounce bass. And
like when he ripped the fire alarm out of the wall or ceiling.
Bass, right? We can do it. Thank you to everyone who's contributing in any way. I really appreciate it. Like I said, we're at $40. We're 40% of the way to the goal for the hat tonight, and I really, really hope that we can.
Man, that would have been.
That we can add a new lure to the hat.
That would be something to see, like how fucked up he used to get back then. And just like,
Derek says, congratulations on catching that monster.
Like if spy cameras existed and it's like old recorded footage of it.
Munch Lover to the $1.50.
Somebody leaked it.
Says, do you believe mobile game addiction?
They drilled a hole. It was his neighbor, the guy that was like, "Shut up in there, will ya?" Or whatever.
Can be addicting. Anything, you know.
He had his house spy cameras and bugged.
I'll feel it.
But yeah, if
because it gives me a feeling the nicotine makes me feel.
Oh my god.
Feel good.
Okay, that one had me scared. I'm still here.
Although admittedly, gambling is just as bad. You know,
gambling.
Feeling. Oh, there's a chance something great could be coming. There's a chance, and if something great actually comes, oh my god, it's euphoric feeling, right? Oh, right. So yeah, absolutely. Anything that has a repetitive nature like that can be addictive, and anything that's like a gambling situation also. So, all right. I guess I was just showing off this this fish. I wanted to show it.
I heard some of it. Well, most of it.
Northwest Texas. Speaking of addiction, there's also addiction to adult content. It's one of the most overlooked and destructive addictions in our culture. So
yeah, ask Derek about that.
Like pornography.
I can
understand that, considering we have.
What do you mean? Oh, like pornography? You know what the?
Right? I hear
Why does he act so damn stupid all the time?
Shout out to Josh.
You know exactly what they're talking about.
Big pimpin'. Keep it real, Phil.
Oh, hate that.
Josh C.
You mean like pornography? Oh.
Very nice. Okay. Well, and we're not even an hour in, and we got the biggest fish ever. Let's continue. Holy shit.
Yeah, how come you didn't act like that when you was watching the thing about black holes? Why didn't you just say, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about?
Not so pornographic. For example, an OnlyFans account, or people who do stuff on TikTok, and people are paying.
I mean, anything can be addictive if you wired that way.
To me, that totally makes sense to me. How that could be an addiction. Absolutely. Right? People who are going to these people who are making content that's suggestive content.
Let me hear them out.
And they're leading people along, and then they get gifted all kinds of crazy extravagant shit, and nothing ever happens because of it. But the person is such a addicted person; they're expectant of something crazy is going to happen, right? Like I'm going to have a relationship with this person in real life or whatever. It's never going to happen, right? Like here's the deal: you're on my stream right now. If you contribute tonight, you know what to expect. If we hit a certain goal, you get a certain reward. It's cause and effect. You know how that works. I'm not over-promising. I'm not under-delivering.
I am smart.
You know what the deal is. And you also know if you support any of my streams or my content, you're just allowing me to continue to make more. So if you like what you see, you want more, support it, get a reward here or there, right? It's all cleanly explained, and you guys know what's going to happen. There's just people out there who they do it on purpose. They'll put out a suggestive stream. Oh, I'm gonna be flirty with you, or I'm gonna make these kind of how can I say, like innuendo kind of a deal, and make you feel like, oh,
innuendo kind of a deal.
If you contribute, and I'll give you a shout out, and I'll write your name on my arm, and I'll do this and I'll do that. That is so dangerous. I don't understand how it's allowed, because people with addictive personalities, they're not going to be able to control themselves, especially someone who maybe is an antisocial person or doesn't have any kind of social interactions in real life, and now they're addicted to those kind of interactions that are paid for interactions on the internet. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. And then what happens one day when Pokimane decides, oh,
name
it's a
dropping
challenge for me anymore, and I don't want to do it anymore. What happens to all the people who are addicted? What do they do? Go jump off a fucking bridge?
I guess so.
It's disgusting, and it shouldn't exist. But that's the society.
It ain't that serious, man.
Society, there's a lot of risk.
Well,
right?
delete the internet. Some people are addicted to the internet in general. So yeah, get rid of the fucking internet. You can be addicted to anything. Why are we being weird about these people?
Come on, Dale, we already did the reveal.
It's destructive.
All these new lures that a fan donated.
Oh, anything is technically fucking destructive.
Pick one of these big
Demonizing these people he doesn't even.
Colorful and large lures that if they sit on the fisherman's.
That it sounds like a whole lot of projecting.
And by the way, guys, I guess I should say this: if you're thinking of contributing, I would strongly recommend you do it sooner rather than later, because the sooner the better that we can vote for the lure.
I never promised nudes.
See it longer, right? What's the point?
That's a lie.
Last minute, and now you guys get to see it for like 2 minutes. It wouldn't make sense. So thank you in advance to anyone who's going to contribute in any way. And you know, sooner the better.
The sooner the better. I bet it is.
My God, Lois, it's a famous YouTube streamer, Darkside Phil. There you go. Who knew I was the famous YouTube streamer? I didn't know I was the famous YouTube streamer. I thought I was just an asshole. That's what most people tell me.
I have like a surprised shock face.
Castro Jenkins.
But I can try to add that real quick.
Jump off a bridge. Here's the thing, Castro. I try to be, to a safe degree, as honest and transparent with all of you as I can possibly be. I do my best. I can't 100% be transparent, because if I was, it would be harmful to my family.
Here's like my. Oh wait.
As much as I
gotta get rid of this.
I try not to overpromise. I try not to underdeliver. I try to give you exactly.
Yeah, I have a.
Oh, that guy's in here. I want to catch that.
Oh,
guy.
you can't even see it.
Look at that guy. That's
there you go.
Like a flute.
I have like my shocked face. I like. Exactly I gotta expect, right? And not, add it with other stuff, but
basically not.
There's that.
Be a jerk about it. And say, oh, we're gonna
the
do this,
big head.
Not deliver. There's been a few times in my YouTube career.
But there's that expression.
You know, people rightly criticized me for saying you would do this, or you said you would do that, you didn't do it, and I do my best now to not do that stuff anymore. Right, but I think most people understand
stationary
kind of content I put out,
in the good way.
That content, and you know I'm not going to just disappear overnight. Maybe there are some people who are addicted to my content. If you are, then maybe you should take a step back. You know, I urge you to every once in a while look at yourself for self-help purposes and say, how much
Dr. Phil over here,
right? Am I really here every single stream all day, every day? Even the biggest fans aren't here all day, every day, right?
Is he talking about the trolls?
People who've been fans for a long time, they got lives. They can't be here all the time. And, you know, that's kind of the deal. If you're 100% addicted to a content creator, you probably should be looking at yourself in the mirror and be like, man, I got to really do something else for variety purposes than just be on every single stream.
So they should be like you.
You know?
Snort.
Josh did another super chat. So
there was another one I'm missing. There was this one. I don't know what face this is supposed to be, but it's a face.
I'm playing the betas. The betas are coming up. I believe the PS5 beta's in 2 weeks, and then the Xbox Series X beta's in 3 weeks. If I'm correct, I think that's correct. I'll be trying them. Oh shit! I almost got a big fish. I'll be trying them both. All right, and judging from there.
Forgot I kind of zoomed those in for dramatic purposes, but then I feel like this is too too small for how I want it on stream. I gotta work on the scaling. I don't know how big I want to be.
So thank you, Peter.
Do I want to be more head?
For that second super
I can just be a head.
Derek says the largest
just a big old head.
81.88 pounds for a boat in Long Island Sound, outer southwest reef off the coast of Westport, Connecticut, August 4, 2011. Wow. So they come to 81 pounds. Philly Cheese did another super chat and says drinking come down is the worst when you're depressed. Oh, I'm sure. Because the thing is, you can absolutely use alcohol.
You can just have the
issues you just don't want to deal with in person. I know, because I've been there. You know, my life was very miserable. I hated myself. I hated
it still is.
And then when you're not drinking and the pain of, oh, everything around me I hate hits you again, it's horrible. And then you're coming down from it. And yeah, it's just, it's a vicious circle of pain, man. I know. Excuse me.
What the fuck was that, bro?
Let's try this way. Fucking shit balls. Oh, that's not gonna go well. Complete miscast.
Do I want to go back to that? I can't even describe what that was even
Snag
like.
on nothing. I love it.
Like he was about to like start singing with it. I don't know. It was so weird.
No, my name is Munch. I don't know if he's trying to follow Detractor memes or not. He says, it's been shown depression can lead to mobile game addiction. I hate to tell you, but depression can lead to any kind of addiction. Like a million kinds of addiction.
I'm getting a little scared there.
Derek says, man, must be pretty heavy carrying that 53-pound fish and your character showed no effects. That's right. He's a tough guy. Malcolm says, can I tweet about the new lures? I mean, I could, but you would think that anyone who is interested in bASSmaster would be here already tonight, right?
Yeah.
Sitting on Twitter, not watching the stream, and they're like, you know,
So
I really wish Phil would tweet about these new lures he has.
So
To show off for the stream, you know?
So
I think people.
with that logic, why do you send out fucking beg tweets? They should already be there, huh?
Quandale wants to switch topics.
They know your schedule. They know you're playing Saints Row. If they're interested in Saints Row, wouldn't they already be on the stream? Why do you send out beg tweets? But we won't send out a tweet about the fucking lures.
God slots. They're themed. Oh.
So thanks for telling us that you only kind of tweet for money. Like, they're literally beg tweets. You don't care if people show up.
Oh, this guy is being.
You just need to bring the
I
wallet.
don't think it's a very big fish though. But it's, you hear the heartbeats? Why is it playing heartbeats? Maybe it's a.
Yeah, those
fish.
memberships are dead.
Maybe it's a rare good fish. Maybe it is. Maybe that's what it is. They're saying that it's like a trophy fish that I don't have and I want it. It's pretty crazy that it was doing heartbeats. It doesn't look like a big fish to me though. I wonder if it's a good one. I don't know.
Thank you for the head.
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out.
You're quite welcome.
He's fast as hell. And he's very blue. You notice how blue he is? Maybe he is a rare fish.
Do they have rainbow fish?
It's a striper, right? Striped fish? Striped bass? No!
Oh.
It's a rare spotted bass trophy.
Did he get
and big
achievement?
enough to keep.
In the
I've never
game?
had a spotted bass. Dude, I'm doing really good tonight. I got my biggest fish ever.
Wait,
and I
what
got
does
a
the
rare
cocoa
fish,
do?
spotted
Like the
trophy
cocoa butter?
bass. Wow.
You're saying
Cool.
I'm mashy.
Am I going to play Gotham Knights? Yes. Am I going to do a Labor Day celebration with my family? No, I'm here tomorrow. I'm not doing anything. We're just normal day.
You know how fucking dumb this is?
$5 said I wish you would tweet about the new lures.
First of all, your family, like,
Thank you. So with that, we are
when he
halfway.
talks about family, he's just talking about Jasper and Cat, or is he,
We
like,
have hit the gunner glasses.
did he
Let's go ahead and get those gunner glasses
answer
going,
it
guys.
like the other person was saying, like his mom and dad and shit?
Let's see here. Derek says some of your longtime viewers can't be at every stream. You know, they can only be at a certain type of game, perhaps, that they like, and that includes me. Exactly. And you know what? I think that's the best way to approach it. Although, let's be honest. There's some people that just like being here because they find a chill atmosphere, a way to hang out with people who they're cool with. And have,
Oh, it was for dinner? It was like some cheap steak.
That's fine. I just say, don't you make this the end-all, be-all of your existence.
With some rice.
I mean,
and
I'm the
broccoli.
streamer, and it's not the end-all, be-all of my existence. I have a life outside of the streams. You know what I mean? So, yeah, don't get to that level. Don't get that addicted. You know what I mean? All right, so thank you, Phil Smokes Crack, for that tip, and that gets us to $50. So we're halfway there. Incidentally, we're
I said,
almost halfway through
cube
tonight's
steak.
Almost. Okay. Derek, we're not doing Disney Dreamlight Valley on Tuesday. I don't know, you haven't been following the schedule, have you? We're not doing it on Tuesday. Here's why. I want to finish as many games as possible this week
cube
before we
steak.
start new ones. And if I start Disney Dreamlight Valley on Tuesday, we won't finish Midnight Fight Express.
Yeah.
So here's the plan. All right, I can go through the schedule for you. Monday, tomorrow,
We get an
it's gonna be
extra.
Saints Row 1 paired with Midnight Fight
Fuck,
Express.
man.
Okay. Tuesday, it's going to be the conclusion of Destroy All Humans 2.
We get an extra
and that's going to be paired
schedule
with
segment because a dumbass Derek didn't fucking read it or listen to his schedule. Fuck you, fucking Derek.
Wednesday's going to be Saints Row 1, and the
Thank you for
conclusion of
punishing
Metroid Dread.
everybody, I
And
guess.
next week,
Extra
I'm gonna
schedule
start
segment.
trying Disney
Because your
Plus
ass
out.
can't pay
And
attention.
night stream that I'm going to balance in with the other streams I do next week. Okay? So it's coming, but it's not coming on Tuesday. No, I'm not trying Rumbleverse. There's too much shit going on right now with the playthroughs I'm doing. I can't start another free-to-play game. Plus, it's Battle Royale, and quite frankly, oh my god. I caught the world's smallest fish. Are you shitting me? An itty-bitty black crappie. Look at that. That one's definitely going back.
You know, Ziggy with the mic.
Point tip into the stream chat. It should bring up the link you can click on that takes you to my Stream Elements tips page, and you can tip directly through there. If you have any issues, let me know, because some people do have issues where it grays out and won't let them.
Ziggy with the secret talking streams.
Thank you for asking, a Crispy TV. Okay. Yeah, Derek says if you get a heartbeat noise in the game, it means trophy fish or legendary fish is biting your hook. That's good to know. That's happened before. I did not know that. Thank you, Derek.
Now that sounds really good, Slim.
This is not a fake Derek, Malcolm. Derek's gifted membership ran out, and there's currently a glitch going on YouTube that gifted memberships aren't working on.
I don't know about the sauerkraut though. Wait, no, I've had sauerkraut on the Glizzy before. Only for one place though. When I got them from Sonic, it was like the was it the New York style dog? Or it was something. It had sauerkraut on it. It was pretty decent. I haven't had it in years though. I could go for a Glizzy or two. I mean, it tasted pretty good.
If you try gifting a membership, what happens is no one gets it, and then you get.
I don't know what else I would like sauerkraut on though.
There's no explanation. It doesn't make any sense. And like I said,
yeah, I'm the Glizzy Gobbler.
YouTube.
It was Glizzy Goblin. I guess Gobbler could work too.
They're under the impression.
I guess that's what I'm implying with Goblin.
They're told, oh, in order to get a gifted membership, you get a prompt on your screen. You have to manually click it, and that accepts it. I'm like, that's not how it even works. You actually accept it ahead of time, and you get it when someone gifts it. It's not like you have to manually.
Are we talking about this again?
It's wrong.
Memberships.
Don't even have the right information. Look at all these fish. Holy shit. Oh, yes. Come on. Strike.
I love the lean in he did on the TV.
Guy. Of all those big fish,
Dude was about to fall out of his chair.
Look how small this thing is.
Yeah, I romanced the Glizzy.
Yeah, I guarantee. Here's YouTube.
You gotta set the mood and everything.
It's literally a bunch of people sitting there who don't use YouTube, don't even know what the hell you're talking about. It's just like a call center. They probably have a step-by-step guide of how to answer questions. If they ask this, turn to this. If they ask this, go to here. Go to this page. Go here. Go here. And then they're told to reference the online facts and shit, and the facts are wrong. If an FAQ, FAQ, has the wrong data, how the hell is the person in customer support supposed to help you? So they got a fax.
Right, Drake's here. Mods, you know what to do.
Oh, you have to manually accept every gifted membership. That's not even true. Once you click on the okay, I'm now accepting them, you never have to manually accept. You just click it once and you're done.
How about that? I mean,
you have to manually accept it every time there's a chance.
Can welcome Rye with open arms.
And that's what they're told to do for their
We
job.
love Roderick.
They're getting paid to spread misinformation. Isn't that nice?
They're getting paid to spread misinformation.
Like that. They're just very basic line level stuff and nothing important and nothing high level.
You get paid to spread misinformation on your bougie ass podcast.
Damn, that fish almost bit it. Son of a bitch. Again? Enough with this snagging. I had enough of this.
He's still being a bitch. He being a biggity bitch.
Snagging can kiss my ass. Oh! Am I ready for Halloween? No, not even close, X Shooter. We got a long ways to go to be working on Halloween, man. Not bad. An anonymous tipper just tipped me $10. I love the chill streams. Thank you to the anonymous tipper. Whoever that may be, I appreciate your support. That gets us to $60 tonight. 40 bucks away from the hat and a new lure added. Awesome. Thank you, thank you. You know, previous streams around halfway through I would change my fishing spot, but last week and now this week we're doing so well. I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't leave. We should just stay here again.
See, I'm not a big candy person.
The hunt is going well, Canada #1. You missed it. I caught the biggest fish ever. Biggest fish I ever caught was tonight.
Like, I
It was a big
guess.
record. It was crazy big.
I mean, what counts as candy? You have chocolate, but is chocolate considered candy? It can be chocolate covered.
Derek, I think
Like,
that the supplementary materials.
I mean, like,
Teenage
I
Mutant
wouldn't.
Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection are definitely one of the.
Because
best
people say, like,
highlights. I actually think that's if you're a
oh, one of
collector,
them I was crunching on.
Ninja
Did you
Turtles,
hear it
back
again?
in the day, you're one of these people that gets nostalgic about them. That collection's really good. Okay, but I wish the online play worked and it does.
Oh, no, you just mean
Arcade
because
Just for Me by Gunner Glasses.
if I'm
I
not
got
eating candy.
these from ThinkGeek.com over a decade ago, but I'm almost positive they sell them, you know, on their own website.
Because some people like, you want some candy, and they give you like Reese cups.
Decade-old model. I'm sure they have all new glasses you can buy now, but be warned, they're premium expensive
Oh,
glasses.
in
They cost
general.
like $100 or more in some cases. So
You know, some snacks.
Expandong says, I think you should leverage your Patreon perks, mainly the private video reacts, more. I think it could be lucrative. I feel like you don't bring it up enough. They're pretty cool. I agree, but I also disagree, and allow me to explain why, okay?
Yeah, you should
Those
do
are
more
good because
videos.
$50 a pop, essentially. You get a video for $50, right? And that's good. I mean, let's think about it. It's half an hour, $50. It's kind of a guarantee.
Yeah, I didn't know
on
if-
a nightly stream. Let's just give an example. On a nightly stream,
I don't think
if I
of
was doing
chocolate as
$50
candy.
for half an hour, that'd be a pretty lucrative stream, right? That's $200 for the stream. That's a good stream, right? So I agree with you.
I just think of it as chocolate.
I have to say something.
Like
I'm
a
not
Hershey
just in this for the
bar,
money.
I wouldn't say that's candy. When I think of candy,
I'm not. If I was just in this for the money, I would have found a million ways to monetize my stuff and make.
Hold on, let me
more money
hear
in
him
the
a little
past. I
bit.
don't do that on purpose. All right. Here's the problem. Here's what I'm already coming across. All right. So if I'm making 2 or 3 of these a month, right now, that's an hour and a half. I have to find that time to do that. By this lure will not stop fucking getting snagged.
I can't find an hour and a
Fucking
half.
fish, you son of a bitch.
And is he gonna say in the day, in the week? How much time do you need? What's the time span to try to do this?
Already between streams and stuff to do these private videos, and I'm having some difficulty. I literally am.
What?
Like sometimes it's hard for me to fit it.
No
between
time. The
streams.
busiest fucking man alive.
You know, and I don't have opportunity to stay late after the streams too often. I'm already
Why not?
till like 10 p.m. as it is. I don't have.
Get out there and
unlimited
work,
time to make videos.
bitch.
So here's what's happening. Originally it was Slayer. Remember Slayer?
Want all
wanted to
this
start doing
fucking
it. We had
money.
to do 1 video a month. People were like, "Wow, Phil reacting to K-pop. That's fun."
Yeah, you
Then
can't stay
decided
late.
I want to do 2 of them a month. Okay, so that's now an hour I got to figure out of my time to do this. So that now I got someone else, an anonymous patron, who's also buying them. So now I'm doing.
Yeah,
3
it's
of them. That's an hour and a
$50
half.
though,
So
man.
it keeps growing.
He doesn't want to
exponentially.
work.
What's going to end up happening?
What?
I'm gonna have to stop doing as many streams as I do, because I'm gonna be sitting here having to take time out.
If only you
private
knew how to
videos
manage
fast.
time and didn't bullshit so much.
This month coming up, sometime the next 2
Stay
weeks
an
or so,
extra
I have
30
to take a night
minutes
stream.
in your
And it's not
office.
just because of the videos from patrons. It's actually because I have some other private shit I have to do as well.
Cat ain't gonna
Like,
fucking die.
I
Jasper
should
ain't gonna
definitely
fucking
have to
die
do
if you take
those
30
to
extra
get them
minutes a
done. So I'm
night to
actually
record some
doing one
bullshit
night
ass
stream on
video
another
that you
way.
don't
Not
care
just me.
about.
Maybe
For
sometime next
$50.
week, maybe
For
around the
extra
middle of September,
$50.
there's
How
not
many
gonna be a
pulls is
night
that?
stream. I'm gonna have to do these private videos for patrons.
That's
and
at
work on
least
stuff that's kind of personal stuff behind
a
the
good
scenes. All right. Now what happens if
3
every
1651s?
month, I
That
mean, 10 of
tax
these.
though.
Think about that. 10, right? So now you're doing 5-6 hours of time away from what I'm already doing full time, 6 days a week. Where am I going to get time to do that? And the thing is, I don't want to cut back on the amount of time that I
Dude, you
stream.
put
I
out like
love-
less
you
than
know what I'm
6
saying? Like, I
hours
love
of
these
gameplay
streams,
on your
guys. Now we're
business
doing these
channel.
things, right? We're doing these
How much are you
interactive
really working?
streams, here on oh crap, I'm right next to the catfish. Oh, we might get a big old catfish, and we haven't got one of these in a while. Wow, this would be
Yeah, he has to
super
babysit Cat.
Anyway,
Make sure she doesn't
I don't want it to
break
be that
any more
I start taking
vacuums.
tons of time away from my streams. This is where I like being. Not to say I don't like the React videos, I do. And some of the subject matter I'm getting now, like for example, people are having me do videos on space and all kinds of astrophysics and shit, you know, black holes and string theory and stuff. That's crazy stuff. Stuff that I don't normally think about in my normal life, and it's very interesting.
Okay.
To actually take some time to think about that and watch a video about it.
Yeah, so what's wrong with it?
Kind of nice. It's a very good variety. It's certainly not the subject matter of stuff that I usually do. But at the same time, if it means I'm doing it at the expense of me making the kind of videos with you guys that I like, it's like, okay, how can I really say it?
You can wake up early and record a video. would waking up 30 minutes earlier fucking
By the
kill
way,
you?
more shout-outs.
Since you can't
Let me
stay
make this
late
right.
at night because you have to
I have always been a
do
public
whatever,
content
man.
creator. I have been, okay? Since the day I started on
This
YouTube
is gonna
in
get
2008,
weird.
videos, I upload a video for the public to consume. They watch, they enjoy. If they like it, then I make ad revenue on it, right? Now I'm a streamer. Now you contribute to the streams, whether it's a membership, whether it's a super chat, whether it's a tip. This is how it works. I put out public content.
Can't even get up early for his job.
Crowdfunding, okay? Essentially, with the Patreon videos, that's private funded content. You understand? It's a little different. Now, the people who buy those videos have the right to keep them to themselves or upload them and have other people watch. That's up to them.
Okay, what does this
That's
have
their
to do
legal
with...
property? Once they buy,
What does
the
this
right
have to
that
do with
video,
anything?
I say you can download it, use it however you want. That's your video to use however you would like. Okay? But essentially, that's a privately funded video. That's a little different. This is crowdfunding we're doing right now with a public face and a public stream.
So it's about the money.
Private, meant just for one person. So it's a different model. Do I want to go that way? I don't know. I definitely think that there's a value to it since people seem to like it and they're really enjoying it. But at this point already, I've only done it a couple months, like 2-3 months, and already it's like, damn, now I got to take a night stream off to do it. Like, I wasn't expecting that. You know, originally it was like, oh, a 20-minute video, that's nothing. I could squeeze that in between a stream. Now it's like, damn, I got to do 3 videos. Each has to be 20 to 30 minutes long. There's no time to squeeze that in, so now I got to dedicate time to do it. You see what I'm saying? So basically, yeah, what I'm thinking is for now it's working, but if it gets out of hand, what if all of a sudden 1 month I get 10 videos requested?
Well, you do those 10 videos.
I could cap it and say, okay, there's a level where only a certain amount of people get it, and it's limited maybe. I don't know how you can exactly do that on Patreon.
Yeah,
I
how?
haven't really looked into it.
Just update your info and say this option is available after you get the pledges. I don't know, man. This is... You should be thinking about this.
Private reacts that people may or may not upload. I love being here public with you guys and chilling. Like I said, for me, the value of doing this.
Yeah, he just does not want to work. He doesn't want to work for his money. I have to actually do stuff. I actually feel obligated to do stuff when people give me money. Fuck that. I hate this shit.
For certain subject matters and things, but it's not the same kind of fun. And I really like how I've changed in the last few years to do this kind of stuff.
You know how many people have commissions and shit?
Now, Phil can only stream once
they
a
have to
day,
find the time to squeeze that stuff in, and they fucking do it, dude.
That would be kind of weird, you know. Right now, it's definitely we're not in that realm, but just so you know. Anyway, 2 more shout outs to do, and then I'm actually gonna split the video. Wow, it's actually super late. I should have split it earlier. Crispy did a $4.20 tip. Says, hey man, I love your streams. I'm having fun with this Phil stream. I can't wait for Gotham Nights.
Commission react videos. I mean, that's basically what he's doing.
I have a great night, Phil. I love you, man. Keep with the great work. Thank you, Crispy, for the tip. That was very nice.
What's up, Game It Out?
And some kind words, and I'm very interested in it as well. I hope it's good. Haven't had a new.
I know you've been here, but I forgot to say what's up to you.
And John Rambo, not the real John Rambo,
Oh,
$1.50.
you don't have to say that.
For her birthday and try out YouTube Shorts. I'm not taking her anywhere for her birthday. We're ordering whatever she wants for her dinner. We're gonna have a nice dinner here together that day. Whatever she would like, she gets.
She's not even going out anymore.
Later in the week that we're gonna be spending time together because that's works between my work schedule and her work schedule and everything.
Let's order DoorDash for my birthday. She don't even want to go nowhere no more.
And YouTube Shorts, I don't really control YouTube Shorts for what I'm to understand.
Man.
Yeah, for what I'm to understand, like YouTube Shorts.
I don't even.
Film with your phone.
I feel like that's a lot to take in.
Like for example,
that seems.
I just caught that giant fish.
I mean, if that's what she wants, if that's what makes her happy, but like.
TV. Oh, here's a YouTube short, the biggest fish I ever caught. You can't just edit your video down and say, "Here's a short."
It's like make it a short on your channel. She just doesn't want to do anything anymore now.
I don't know why you can't do that. I would love to do that. I would make shorts, highlights of my streams.
Like she doesn't even go to the grocery store with them anymore.
YouTube short highlight, but they don't seem to have that option. I guess they're not going.
Like, which I just think is kind of.
All right, so guys, I gotta split this video for YouTube at this point. All right.
I don't know.
Give me a sec, let me split it.
Like. He goes to get the groceries and comes back and unpacks, and then they go back out again to eat food, and then come back. Like, she's really only out when she's eating food.
Okay, are we ready? Let's do the second half.
And to go to work, allegedly.
All right, everyone. So we're starting the second half of our weekly Sunday Night Bites stream. So far, I caught the biggest fish I've ever had. And then I caught a bunch of other really cool fish. A big trophy spotted bass. It's a good fishing night so far.
But now, whatever. I'm reading too much into it. Whatever makes her happy.
I speak for everyone, but I can't wait for the Earthbound playthrough. I think the reason it's memorable and classic is because it feels like an epic journey. I agree. It's also one of the more unique RPGs out there, being set in modern times, but still being turn-based and having combat similar to games like Dragon Quest. But it's just a different vibe. The game, the writing, the jokes, the world design, the character design. It's just
why doesn't she help with the bills?
That's why I really like Earthbound, and I hope I can get to it. You know, maybe as early as next week. We'll see. Okay. Okay.
I actually forget his response to that.
Okay, I've done all the shout-outs.
It was something weird, if I remember correctly.
All right.
Like, that's not for her to worry about. That's for him. It's his business.
Like I said, I want to stay here. We're doing so good with these fish. I don't want to.
She does help out. She does contribute.
We got a ton.
Stop talking about my wife. What's up, Jeffy?
Oh, Derek, why did the pictures shock you in the Turtles collection? You said some of the pictures shocked him. Why did they shock him? What was shocking about those? And by the way, I should say, we are now $66, 2/3 of the way to hitting our $100 tips goal, which means, oh, come on. Can't hook the damn thing. Which means our fisherman's hat and a new lure added to the hat for this week, which would be excellent. We have 4 brand new ones from a donation that are lined up and ready to go, and I would love to add one tonight for you guys. Yes, Jade, I'll be playing Velma in Multiverses on Tuesday, considering that, sadly, Gizmo was now delayed. Yes. Josh says, do I have the most videos on YouTube? I would say this. I don't have any evidence. I don't think anyone's counting, but I am likely
pretty much
prolific,
flex.
consistent YouTuber. And what I mean by that is I've made the most videos over the most consistently long period of time than anyone else. There's YouTubers who literally back in the day would sit there and put 1-second videos out. Why? I don't know. They were crap, but they probably want to say, oh, I want to be in the Guinness Book of World Records for having the most videos or whatever. All right, but that's not going to be me. There's going to be people with hundreds of thousands of videos, but they're crap. You know, as a one-man show, as a person who
you don't even know what's in these videos.
Content to a channel,
meaningful.
That you watch and it's ongoing content. Probably I'm the man who's made the most videos, individual videos. I would like to think that, and especially hours.
And look where it got you.
The amount, because here's the thing: you can look at a business like Machinima or one of those networks from back in the day, and what they were a repository for people to dump their videos, get those businesses to put ads on them and make money. Okay, they were a way to get their content noticed. So they weren't making the content; they were just re-uploading everyone else's content to their channels because they had permission to do so. I'm sure those channels were adding an insane amount of content to their channel in a day. I was too, but can I compete with 100 people uploading to Machinima in one day? Of course I can, you know. But if you look at hours of content, I might be up there, man, because every day, right? Every freaking day, I was uploading like some 8+ hours. Insane amounts of content at the very least. You know, ever since 2011, when I started.
Man, this is just ego stroking at its finest.
Every freaking day, you can basically.
I was the one.
You can expect, you know, that much content. Crazy amount. Okay. Lue, by the way, more tips are coming in. Oh shit!
Quality over quantity.
Super chats are coming in. Oh my god! Thank you guys for your support. Oh crap! I thought I had this thing.
We might hit a hype train.
Let me get them, and then I'll answer these questions. Shout these out. A big old fish. It's another regular bass.
Sounds trippy.
So let's see here.
I don't think I'm familiar with that character.
First of all,
I'm trying to think, what was I watching back then?
Lue, Luay, did a $5 super chat and says the following. I wish that you had made that reaction video to John and Howard years ago, because it took 7 years to make it. I had disdain for you because of them, and it all started there.
I was watching other Let's Players at the time.
You don't have to apologize. It is what it is. And this is the problem with the internet, is that a lot of the times you get one side, or you get a distorted view of what's really going on, and you believe it is fact. How many people today listen to people who just constantly rail on me, defamatory, slanderous things about me that are not true? They're based on a little nugget of truth.
With my voice.
That's not true. The John and Howard video was their opportunity to air their grievances with me from their perspective. but what they said wasn't necessarily 100% truth. It was a twist on the truth or a perspective on the truth. When I add my own perspective, all of a sudden a different picture forms, right? And this is what the problem with the internet is if you only have one side talking, right, you'll never know what's actually the truth. Now, in regards to the John Howard video, why did I wait so long? I'll tell you why.
He has the...
Number one, because actually when I heard they made it, it actually hurt me so badly, I couldn't watch it right away. Those guys, I consider, especially John. Howard, not so much. John, I considered my closest friend in life for many years. And to know that he had participated in and even
fuck, I don't even know.
or at least condoned some of the things that were said in that video was incredibly hurtful to me. So I couldn't even just watch it at first because I already was kind of at a very stressful and messed up time in my life. And to know that he had done that, I just couldn't deal with it. So it took me a while. It took me a long while to actually watch that video in its entirety to begin with, okay? And then I was like, you know, it was what it was. By the time that I watched it, it wasn't like everything for me had ended on the internet. It was like, okay, maybe there's some people who are fans of both of us, and now they don't like me.
Yeah, he's had a lot of segments like this where it's just nothing.
Fans of mine who maybe only watched my stuff, didn't really care so much about the co-op stuff, or maybe they weren't watching the Rambo stuff. And when I started doing things a little differently, when I moved out here to Washington, I also got a lot of new viewers and followers as well. So it wasn't like, oh, because that video came out, it was the end of me on the internet. So why even bother addressing it? What positive thing was to come out of that at the time? I also knew those guys still had an internet presence. And I knew that if I had responded to it in any way, it likely would have hurt them even further. I felt like the fact they had made that video definitely was a way of them saying, we want nothing to do with this guy anymore. So, you know, why would I further the feud or the argument? In fact, if you watch in that video, they even say, oh, watch, now he's going to come back at us. And maybe this is his attempt at trolling because he wanted us to make this video, so now he can go back. And he wanted to make drama content out of that. It couldn't have been further from the truth. That wasn't the case. I didn't want to make drama content, but that's what they thought, I guess. So why would I feed right into that? So I said, fuck it. And now here's someone like you, years later, you got my perspective on it. You're like, oh shit, that's the full story. Yeah. And that sucks because that's life. I wish the people on the internet were more like that. Instead of just hearing one perspective or one story or one video. That's not the end all be all of the situation. There could be a lot going on there. And, you know, it sucks that there's some people who are just so easy to ridicule and so easy to make snap judgments and so easy to just jump on negativity when that might not be what's really going on. So I appreciate the super chat, and I appreciate that you took the time to watch the react all these years later and see the full picture. The cat did a $5 super chat.
Man.
Alcohol, I saw somewhere you like gin. Roku gin's my favorite Japanese.
Oh, all right. There you go. Whatever that segment was.
With my haters and
I don't even have anything to say about that one.
Yes, back in the day in my video.
What do we drink now?
A Tanqueray lying around sometimes when I went on vacation and stuff.
It was more than one video.
Drink gin all day. No, in reality, today,
tequila.
If I were to drink, I'd probably have like, some kind of a mixed drink when I'm out. A Mai Tai, a margarita. You know, every once in a while I'd have a gin and tonic, but maybe like a Moscow Mule. I very rarely drink gin, if at all. I haven't actually had gin. I'd probably say in about a year and a half to 2 years, I haven't had a single drip of gin. Maybe
a single drip.
When I was out with my wife once. Gin.
A single drip of gin.
On any fact, they're just idiots. Yeah, food guy.
Bro, didn't the last time this was brought up where he was like,
I'm not a political guy,
I'm not a political guy.
Nice try, but thank you for the super chat.
Man, I wish you would say that about fucking everything else. All right.
Now on to tips, because the tips are affecting the goal.
But wasn't the narrative last time?
$4.20. It says we ever play a classic.
It was like, let's change to me. He's like, I don't even drink gin anymore. If I were to drink something, it'd be like tequila. He didn't even say anything about tequila this time. So did he forget that he even said that? I thought we were supposed to change to me. Now we don't drink tequila now. Now we have fucking mojitos or whatever the hell mixed drinks he said.
So there you go. Would I ever?
Or a martini when he's out. I meant margarita. Whichever.
The games are universally loved, played, you'll get a lot of viewers. Been there,
like he's trying to downplay. Like he's trying to downplay his drinking now. That's really what it sounds like what he's doing. He's downplaying his drinking now.
So that I can prepare for their upcoming DLCs coming out and have my character ready to play it whenever it comes out. But we don't know about that yet. So
I'll never get over like I always called it
Some gin is absolutely
I
disgusting.
always called it the origin of gin side Phil. When he was going over,
Depends,
like,
there's good gin that has botanicals and other good flavors.
it was whatever part of the house tour or something.
Especially in a mixed drink.
And he was like, here's 3 weeks of recyclables. And it was 3 handles of fucking Tanqueray.
Quality stuff.
So I'm just doing the math, and I'm like, okay, he goes through one of those a week.
Okay.
A handle a week.
I snagged. Derek says, when I look at K-pop DSP on YouTube, I find Slayer's videos, but they're on another channel, like someone re-uploaded them. Hey, that's the thing on Patreon. If someone pays me to do a react video, that's their property. They can upload it if they want. Then sadly, they got to deal with all the same shit that I deal with. If someone,
But yeah, in the vacation video or the staycation video, yeah, it was 2 handles in the shot for that.
Do anything with that, copyright or whatever. You know me, I don't bother with that shit. But yeah, if it's just illegally ripped and there's nothing added to it, that is illegal. That's theft, you know. How old was I when I first tried alcohol? My dad let me have a sip of his Budweiser when I was a small child.
Oh, we get drinking
and I was
more.
like, Dad, what's that? And he's like, are you sure you want to try it? You're not gonna like it. But if you know what it is, then you'll understand it.
Wait, how old was he?
And he gave me a sip of it. I was like, oh, it's so nasty. It's disgusting. I was like, oh my God, how can you drink that? I thought it was gross because I was a kid. Kids don't like beer, right? So, and it's true. After that, like as a child, I never had any desire to drink beer.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, my controller batteries are low. I was like, why is the vibration not working anymore?
But
the controller batteries are low. So there you go.
I kind of bounce around between different stuff. There's like
beer. If I'm going to drink,
1800s, like
do not drink beer. However, if I'm at a place like
classic Jack Daniels
around here that are known as like a brewery / restaurant, then I'll have like a craft beer or something while I'm there. But usually
Jägermeister.
A mixed drink. It's time to swap my battery. So hold on a second here.
Mainly prefer the vodka. It's a lot easier on me. He never charges his controller.
Okay. Like, why won't the battery fix? I'm putting it in backwards because I'm a fucking idiot. That's why. The cat just did a super chat. Says, here's some free modding. Derek needs a timeout. Why does he need a timeout? He didn't do anything wrong. So, no, he does not. That food guy did a super chat. He says, any secret family food recipes you can share? Not really. My recipes, I've told you what I can do. I can make a pot of homemade Italian
it's a lot easier on me.
I can do meatballs. Oh, shit. And I'm pretty good at making like warm sandwiches. Like if you want to see me like a grilled cheese with some deluxe stuff in it or panini sandwich, I'm pretty good at making those. And that's actually me. I've learned to do over the years myself. That's not a recipe that anyone taught me. I learned to make those. They're pretty easy. Outside of that, I can't really do much. So, okay. Did I get all the super chats? Yes, I've had sake when I was a teenager. I shouldn't have been drinking, but I had it and I hated it.
Hey, that's the Rat Drake drink.
Haven't had it since then, so I don't know if it's any good. I've only had it as an ingredient in dishes. Like my wife makes a nice Japanese beef bowl with sake in it, and there as an ingredient it seems to taste great, but I never just like had it by itself. Okay, so guys, FYI, a little over a half an hour left on tonight's stream. Maybe 40 minutes. We're at $71 in tips. We're very close to hitting the hat goal at 100. That would mean I put on the.
That's where he's been on this one screen for like 15 minutes. It feels like.
We're running out of time, and it would really be a shame that we're this close if we don't.
Maybe I'm in another dimension.
Last minute, and then we don't have time for it.
My perception of time is skewed.
We're already going to contribute via tipping to do it sooner rather than later, so we have time for a poll for these 4 lures. I have to show them to you again, so you know what you're voting for and everything.
It's also the Woofer dream.
Thank you.
It does crazy things to people.
Like everything, Derek. He says there was a lot of TMNT comic books in the Cowabunga collection, and you had a lot of them, so it's a lot you didn't. Right. I was collecting Ninja Turtles comic books for like 2 years, And then I kind of grew up from Ninja Turtles. I was still watching the movies and stuff, but I was collecting other things like X-Men and Spider-Man. I went into that. So when I went to that, I didn't really care about the Ninja Turtle stuff anymore. So it was kind of interesting to see how long those comics had continued, because I probably had maybe 30 issues, and you saw those went on to like 70 plus issues, so they went on several more years afterward. Remember, it was one issue a month, so that's a long time for. Oh,
whoa!
Hello,
It's a whopper.
Hiya, how you doing, Mr. Ginormous Fishy Fish? I really want to catch that thing. I really want to catch that fucking thing. Okay? Well, I wonder what lure it's going to bite. I should swap, huh?
Was that some sort of a snake?
I'm gonna try
No.
the frog. This John Rambo impersonator has given another $2 saying, would I be in a boxing match with wings or review tech and how much money? No, I'm not stupid. I'm not a gimmick guy. All right? I'm not. I'm here to make meaningful content. I'm not some jackass who's going to perform a stunt to make some kind of a payday. It's stupid.
What if you're a
it's
stunt
funny
man?
We're building to a silly fisherman's hat when I'm fishing. It's pertinent. It makes sense. You put on a silly vest or whatever. I'm not.
Marty
someone who's gonna suck
McFly
dumb
vest
and get
doesn't make
taken.
fucking
I'm not
sense.
someone who's going to do dumb fuck stunts to make money. I'm
Does
trying to
anything
create
have to
shit
make
for my
sense to
audience, okay?
make money from
Boxing,
it?
this stupid YouTube celebrity boxing is called a stunt for money.
Okay,
It shows
and?
you're basically a fucking whore who's going to sell out and do whatever just to make a buck. It's dumb. I'm not going to fight those guys. First of all,
But wearing a
100%
Marty McFly vest when
get
you're
my
fucking
old
fishing
weight
isn't
back that I
dumb.
used to have when I was younger. Weightlift, box.
Wearing a
I'll beat the
dictator
shit out,
hat when you're
okay? But I'm not going
doing
to fight them.
anything.
I don't care about that shit.
Is it
It's
dumb?
the dumbest thing ever. Why do I have to care about beating up another YouTuber? It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I would never do it. It wouldn't matter how many people would challenge me to it. Remember fucking Alpha Omega Sin years and years and years ago?
Yo, I remember that
I had
dude.
beef with him because he insulted me at the launch of Street Fighter V, saying that I rage quit in Street Fighter. He was like, "Oh, here's these assholes
You-
rage quitting, and there's no punishment."
I mean,
for it."
you
Like,
have
"Oh,
rage
like,
quit
sword
before,
fight."
though.
I was like, "What are you even
If you want to
talking
be
about?
technically
I'm
correct.
obviously not a rage quitter in fighting games. I never rage quit in fighting games."
You have.
And then he's like, "Oh, well, rather than having a valid thing
Just
to say,"
kill me.
he literally says to me, "Let's fight. Let's do a celebrity boxing match." And if ever I was going to do one, I probably would have done it then. And I thought about it, I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why the fuck would I beat up this fucking nobody for no good reason? Nothing to come of it. Like, it's the dumbest shit. I'm here to make content for my audience, have a good time with you guys in games. I don't want to beat people up. It's the dumbest thing I've
Big
ever
O's
heard.
GTG.
I'm so far above that shit.
Oh, so you're better than everybody. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Let them do a little bullshit and let them. Oh, you can cash in. Fuck that. I'm not here to cash in. I'm here to have a good time with you guys and make meaningful shit. All right.
And constantly bring up and pressure you to give me fucking money so you can put this dumbass lure in the
That
hat.
was what?
That's what you're really here to do.
And then I just received a $27 tip from 52-pound striped bass. Yes, I did. And that is the biggest tip of the night. Let's get that up on the leaderboard.
So he's another moral high ground. Or would this really be a moral high ground?
And
I
with that, we've
guess.
hit the hat goal for the night.
I don't know. He just
Done.
thinks he's better than those people.
Okay, awesome. Thank you to whoever that was, because obviously you wanted to remain anonymous. That means
But
it's time for you guys to vote on a fishing lure.
at
You
least
guys
they don't
ready
have to
for this?
beg, I guess. So who's the real wiener here?
Let me show you the 4 lures that are in the running for tonight, all donated
4
by a
lures.
fan. Ready? Lure number 1. It's called a Jam Fab Jig. It's a little neon-colored lure with a tail that's dual-colored neon pink and green. So that's the Jam Fab Jig. We've got the Gotcha lure.
It's like what the little feathers that they put on the pimp hats.
White lure with a neon-colored head and a red eye with 2 hooks. So Jam Fab and Gotcha. We've got
Get the gotcha
headed
one. They should just troll the fuck out of him and get the gotcha one.
Simulates a chubby fish with spots and also has a tail that spins.
Because it's not
Yeah, it's
the
kinda chubby, torpedo
gotcha
lure.
gotcha, but
And
you
then
know.
we've got the S Pro Bucktail Jig, which is a little golden-looking fish.
Yeah, vote for the
with
gotcha.
a blue and white tail. Okay, so those are the 4 that are in the running. Let's go ahead and let's do the poll. Which lure should we add to the hat this week? Should it be the Jam-a-Fab jig? Should it be the Gotcha? It's just called the Gotcha lure. It's a long one. Should we get the
Man,
torpedo?
it's like when he does hit these goals, everything just comes to a complete halt.
The bucktail jig. There you go. So please vote, and then whatever wins, we're gonna add to the hat. Here's the hat. Put it on for now, but once the vote's done, then we add it strategically to the hat.
Strategically.
Sadly, the frog is almost impossible to see on the front of the hat. That's what you guys voted for last week. No matter what, these are gonna stand out a lot better. Okay, and thank you again to the fan who donated these. I really appreciate that. Okay. All right. So, let's go back to the actual game now. Here we go. Nice. Was there any more super chats? Philly Cheese, the super chat saying, "Do you have fighting experience?" Have I ever professionally fought? No. Have I actually fought people in real life? Yes, a few times.
How did that go?
But not crazy amounts or anything like that. And I'm not a guy who likes to get into fights.
Can you
In
fight?
fact, back in the day, I was the one who always tried to defuse the fights. I'd be on my friends and stuff.
This has nothing to do with the fucking question, man.
Stop that shit from happening.
Do you know how to fight? Do you know how to defend yourself? Do you know any techniques? Do you know how to properly throw a punch? Fucking great.
It's hilarious is people are voting for the gotcha lure because they think it's funny, like gotcha games.
Dudes suck.
Because it's a dumb detractor meme. It's
Doesn't even answer the question. I've been in a fight before, but it still doesn't answer. Like,
fishing lure at all. You moron. Jeez, people are really.
so let's take that as a no. He doesn't know how to fucking fight.
Okay.
Yeah, if that was the case, why didn't he throw down with dry
That
high?
is correct. That is correct, Nathan. Yes, I'm not going to be mentioning contributions any further, like any goals. We do have a $150 goal for a vest. If we hit it, great. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. Thank you guys for the support you did give tonight. I will still shout out everything, and I'll add it up, but I'm not going to keep saying, oh, hat or whatever. If we hit $200 in tips tonight, I would add a second lure to the hat. But that's the only thing I'm going to say, and I'm not going to keep mentioning it, okay? Do we have any favorite Elton John songs?
Elton John. My favorite anime.
He has a lot of good ones, but man, for some reason, Elton John and Billy Joel, I always get confused, and I forget who's who. I always do. So then I say one, I was like, oh, Piano Man. No, it's Billy Joel. What am I talking about, right? Rocket Man. Rocket Man is Elton John. That's a pretty good song. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. That's a good Elton John song.
Man.
Man, I know Elton John does a lot of songs, and for some reason, they're not.
Well, but to answer, I got a few favorites. Some Black Butler was cool. Fooly Cooly is a classic.
Quandale says Elton John recently released.
The XO Saga was a thing. We're going old school.
Lipa and Britney Spears. I don't know who the fuck
Geronimo.
Dua Lipa is. I know who Britney Spears is. Who the fuck's Dua Lipa?
Who is Dua Lipa?
Is that how you say their name?
The Flowers of Evil was good. A lot of people didn't like the rotoscoping, but yeah, liked it for what it was.
Well, Steve Smith through the super chat saying, "Forget your bills, mom. DSP needs a new lure." Yes, I'm sure that's what happened tonight. Many people told their mothers, "Don't pay bills, charge a tip, so Phil can add a lure to his hat." That's exactly what happened, Steve Smith. Congratulations, you've gotten to the bottom of the mystery. It's like you were in the mystery machine, and you got to Mr. Withers, and you ripped the mask off his face, and you revealed him for who he really was. Good job for you.
Someone was trying to get me into Gantz.
What? The cat
I was kind of iffy on it first. I gotta like rewatch it.
Lennon?
Had some questionable moments in it.
It would be kind of hard to kill John Lennon. He's already dead. I'm not sure if you knew the cat.
Wait, why are we talking about John Lennon?
Unless you want me to dig him up and kill him again.
Whoa,
Dig him
whoa.
up, do a voodoo ritual. It goes like, oh my, I'm back. Now I can do music to save the world. Wait, what are you doing? Oh!
Why do you want to kill John Lennon again, you asshole?
Dead guy. All right, anyway. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on tonight. There's definitely something in the water. And I don't just mean the water of this lake.
I don't know how we even got up that.
Thank you to the cat for the super chat. What is happening? All right, it looks like the gotcha lure is in the lead. However, It looks like the torpedo lure is catching up a little bit. I'll let it go for like another minute, but I definitely want to get the lure on there as soon as possible. So please keep voting. Oh, really? No Sleep Real Vibes said I was fishing today for real with his family at the beach. They call some small and big perch. Cool. I don't know if I've ever seen a real perch. Wow, you know, this is the same guy. He's back. Wow, this guy took a break, and now he's back. That's pretty impressive. This is the same guy who has 10 accounts, 20 accounts, 30 accounts a night, and he hasn't been around for a while. I thought, gee, maybe the guy, you know, got a life, or maybe went to jail or something. Maybe his mother kicked him out of his basement.
Wait, what?
Apparently he's back now with the 10 accounts a night. So,
Yeah, he got hauled out the jail. He's back now.
X-Shooter to Super J says, do you like Fireball? If you mean Fireball whiskey. Woo! Fireball whiskey is the one that tastes like cinnamon, correct? I've had it. I think it was all right. I'm not in love with it or anything, but it is tasty. You know, I actually like the flavor of regular whiskey or like whiskey and Coke or something. That's a catfish, isn't it? Oh, dude, I hope that's a catfish. We haven't caught a catfish in a while.
I have no idea. The people that unironically like
Stop
this,
straining my goddamn hook.
I don't know what they see. I don't know what they get out of it.
I think it's a catfish. Oh, he's pulling my hook hard, man. He won't stop either. He's being a dick. Wow, he likes to strain this hook.
I wish Tepu got
There's another fish lining up to knock down.
anime
It's a setup.
adaptation.
Try to catch this one. The other one jumps, smacks you right in the face.
The female MMA one.
This is gonna be a tough one.
I still need to write that
Nobody's a
character
cat.
analysis
Like, oh, you think
when
you're
I
getting
actually
around, buddy. Look at him. Oh, he's flopping all
do the
around.
ideas that I come
I
up
got
with.
him. Big old catfish. Oh yes, look at him. Beautiful. A channel catfish. Biggest one I've ever caught. 25 pounds, 9 ounces. That is a beautiful fish. Nice. I mean, it's no 53 pounder, but it's a monstrous, awesome fish. Very nice. So let's get X-Shooter up on the leaderboard. And I got another tip.
They must have a kink for Vienna. Like, I think a lot of them do. They have some.
This one is from, excuse me, John Rambo to the $1.50. Says, I apologize, I wasn't trying to start any drama. A lot of YouTubers, streamers, and content creators are legit boxing. I know. It's pathetic. I'm never going to do that. You're never going to see me do publicity stunts. You're not. I don't do that shit. Okay. Gotcha lure. I guess because of the name, whatever. First of all, I got to be careful with this thing. Okay? Here it is.
Couldn't doing weird debunk streams be seen as a publicity
Be
stunt?
careful getting it out of its case here. Its case, it's packaging.
Oh,
Big ass hooks in this thing.
Look at the presentation.
hooks.
Don't hurt yourself.
So let me see how I can actually get this into the hat. You know, one of the hooks already is kind of caught on
Science
itself.
project section.
Maybe that's good.
Segment.
Yeah, look. One of the hooks you can store in this little... it doesn't really work. Never mind. All right. We're just going to get this on
He
the
was
hat.
about to get real specific and scientific with explaining that. I could hear him start up.
Big D says, why do people vote on the gotcha lure just because of the name? I don't get it. Well, Big D, what you don't understand is that there's a lot of very stupid people on the planet, and they do very stupid things. Once you understand that, and you kind of cope with it, you realize why a lot of stuff happens on Earth. Okay.
What a great answer.
So, I'm going to try to fit it next to the frog. So it's
Stupid people are stupid, I agree. No, tell them what's so, like, why is it such a bad thing? Tell them why they're stupid. Let them know. Yo, look at that crease in the middle of his skull.
How I can get the hook through.
The middle of the scalp. Come on, it's due to you know, his hair parting because of headphones. Except he hasn't
Hook through the hole.
wore headphones in the past year and
And I
whatever.
can easily get the lure through. The challenge is getting the hook.
It's
through the hook
permanent.
is
Once you get headphone hair, it's permanent. Never goes away. Doesn't matter how long you don't wear headphones.
I think I might have to go like this way to get through.
This dude's hair be
That's
doing some
working.
weird shit.
Good. That's working. Oh no, I hooked the frog by accident. I accidentally hooked the frog. So I'm going to have to put the frog back after I get this guy in. Okay. So here we go. There it is. Actually, that looks really good. And now I got to put the frog over here. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks really good, actually. And then, where's the front? The front's here, so I'll put the frog right here. Okay. There you go. All right. Let's see how this looks. Ready? You got to be careful taking this thing off. And remember, don't reach forward. I got to take it off from the sides because there's real live hooks there that can get me. There we go. How does that look?
They're gonna get you.
Stands out, right? Actually, it's falling. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look good. How's he gonna?
There we go.
It's not gonna stay.
Cool.
Is it?
You definitely see it. And
This looks so stupid.
The frog's right next to it. See that? Cool.
He should have stuck with the like vest idea and put like buttons or pins or put the lures on the vest or something. I don't know. This hat things.
So, hope you like it. Stands out a little bit. I think the other ones would have stood out better, but at least you can see this one. It kind of looks like a cigarette. It looks like there's a cigarette in the hat, right? It totally does. All right, so there you go. Here's your gotcha lure that you guys voted for, the original gotcha lure.
You're gonna have to give me lessons though.
To add. And
we could do a
not that we're gonna
training
do this in the
session.
next 15-20 minutes, but if we hit $200 tonight, you can add a second lure tonight, guys. But I don't think that's gonna happen.
Could I possibly do an ASMR stream soon? I wouldn't.
Shout out
I
to
don't think
Rockwell
anyone signed
Lover.
up for that. Yeah, you got the gotcha lure.
Tip me $1.50 and says, "You know what Kat's favorite alcohol is? Is she gonna appear in any streams before the end of the year?"
Don't talk about my
In
wife.
the opposite order. She's welcome to come to the streams whenever she wants. Whenever
Which
Kat
is never.
feels like she wants to come and hang out, she can. She's always an open door policy and always welcome.
Open door
Or she has no
policy.
desire. You know, years ago she came on stream. Shitheads completely made fun of her.
Seven's
for
fault.
Really messed up, fucked up things they said about her appearance and shit. And because of that, she has no desire to ever come back. She's like, if there's the few seconds that I'm on your stream, people are going to do that. Why would I want to be a regular part of anything, right? Maybe one day that will change. But as long as people are complete scumbags to her on the internet, I don't think that's ever going to change. I think you'd have to see a major attitude shift from how things are today. Okay?
Yeah, they were in like spirit.
The cat did another super chat and said, "Night pimps."
Bro, did you skip? You skipped the first part of the question. Are you gonna go back to it?
Over on Wings of Redemption's stream.
He's about to scam.
He's going to mod for Wings. Maybe Wings just went live. I don't know. But all right, Cat. Thanks for chilling tonight, and thank you for the support tonight. Okay.
He's scamming. He didn't answer the first part. I
The
think
frog's right here. The frog's right.
I think he
right
did
here
it
in
on
front of the
purpose
hat as well.
too.
But I mean, the frog is tiny. Okay, channel catfish, awesome. Caught a
Yo, he
catfish,
did that shit
very
on
nice.
purpose. It was what's Kat's favorite alcohol and does she drink or something like that, and then he asked the second question about if she's ever gonna show up again. Well, I'll answer that backwards for you. He skipped that shit on fucking purpose.
Because we haven't really hit a hat goal while playing fighting games. If you have noticed.
He wants to be weird
Playing
about it.
Old school Street Fighter every Friday night. We're not really hitting the $100 goal anymore.
Call that a Theo theory, but I think he did that on purpose. Like, why would you randomly be like, I'll answer that backwards? Why? What does it matter what order you answer the damn question? No, he did that shit on purpose.
The new hats over the bison hat. I think we wore it once in the last like 2-3 weeks. The bison hat once got voted in, but it was very rare. So that's correct, Quandale. Flight Simulator was like every stream. Everyone wanted to see it on Flight Sim. She's like, oh, he's a pilot.
So we don't get to know anything about Kat. We don't get to know what she's pouring up.
All right, see what we got. A little longer fish.
Because if we were to know that,
this might be a walleye.
we
This guy is streaming my hook,
could
though.
say we could make another meme. Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Oh my god, she's drinking rum. I don't know.
There's nothing I can do about that when he's.
I don't know. He's being weird about it.
There's really nothing I can do to prevent him from straining the hook. I just have to get him to calm down and not. Pull
He's so
hard.
shook by the trolls and what they could possibly do with that information of knowing what kind of alcohol Kat
Yeah, I'm
likes.
not doing
So
anything, and he's
can't
streaming
tell
the
us
hook.
that.
I'm not putting any pressure on that. He got caught behind the boat, didn't he? Yes, he did. It's just glitch that
But
happens.
yeah, he totally scammed that
He
person.
just gets stuck behind the boat. I need to get him to get unstuck or else I can't catch it. How they made a fishing game and didn't realize that the fish goes behind the boat, the whole game glitches? Oh, I caught him somehow. Look at that. Are you kidding me? I didn't really catch it. They just gave it to me. All right. It is a walleye. I was correct. Very nice. All right. Thank you to Popsicle. For the
Yeah, I get to be Meg the Stallion.
Someone's asking about gifted memberships. They currently don't work. I got you looking into it and trying to get me an answer on why they don't work, because they always worked, and all of a sudden.
But yeah, I need some
stopped working
twerking
the last couple of
training
days,
sessions.
which
Yeah.
obviously sucks, because we're at a situation here where we're trying to build up the memberships again after losing a ton last month.
I'm gonna have to do a few
And
reps,
now
do
you
some
can't get
sets
trying
with
to work.
twerking.
So hopefully we'll get an answer soon. I don't know if we will, but they're trying to look into it. I guarantee you they're not gonna say anything. They're gonna give me a form letter response, and I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I almost guarantee it. Derek, I loved the DuckTales theme because I used to watch DuckTales when I was a kid. Pokemon wasn't until much later, so although I know the Pokemon theme, I was not nostalgic about it or anything. Okay. Innocent Drowning Ant says it was interesting to hear me talk about addictions. Sadly, his friend's whole life ended up being ruined, but due to one kind. That's sad. That's sad. I hope your friend got the help he needed, man. Okay.
$50 an hour. I'm a quick learner. Just give me like 10 minutes.
All right. I gotta be careful because now I have lures in my hat, and I have to be sure that when I have this hat on, that I don't like jerk my head around and then the lures fly out and hook me. Because they do have real hooks on them. That would be pretty painful, I bet.
Dude should have taped them to the hat.
There was no surprise after Sunday Night Bites. The surprise was that there was 5 new lures added. No Sleep Real about 5s, but you missed it at the beginning. You joined late. Who was my favorite punk frog from TMNT? I don't know. They were only in like 1 or 2 of the episodes of the television show. I owned one of them. I think I owned the one, his name was Napoleon Bonafrog. I think that was the one that I owned the action figure of. But I didn't really know much about them because they weren't on the show that much. Okay.
That is
Quandale,
shoky.
consider filing down the hooks so they don't hook you. I guess I could try to remove the hooks too. Like, I have tin snips. I could probably tin snip them off. So that way they can't actually, like, get
Yeah, you gotta be careful around Jasper.
Hat,
Don't let him play with the hat.
Lure anymore. Okay. It says there's a lot of fish left. I'm not seeing them, though. It's raining. Maybe I'll get one. I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Does Jasper eat fish? We get him treats that have fish in them. And the food that we give him, the dry food, has a large component salmon. It's actually a fish based on salmon as the main protein. Oh, look at that big one. Damn it. Get my other lure again. We certainly had a good fishing night tonight. Holy crap, did we catch some good ones, right?
Hey, he can have the motions
I want
down.
to try the booty shaker. We only tried it once, and it was too shallow. So
Isn't that the like the twerking part is about how you move that thing?
Derek, have a good
You might
night.
not have, you know, what you need to back it up, but it's the motion that matters. The muscle control and all that. What if you got all that down, but you just ain't working with much? Still twerking.
Anyone try to get it off the bottom? I don't know. I wonder if it's supposed to be like a bottom lure that they go for. Yes, we give Jasper wet treats. Oh! Apparently it worked. What kind of fish is this? We're about to find out.
Yeah, it's about the motion in the ocean.
This is a different kind of lure. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like it might be a bass. It might be a standard bass. The big guy, though. Definitely a big fish. I don't think it's a 53-pounder, but looks pretty big. This is going to be a fight, you can tell. This is one that's going to take a while. The way that he's moving casually around. Oh, splashing. using splash tactics to
Actually, I should get Riley Reed to teach me how to twerk.
Oh my god.
She talked about a lot of stuff in that one song.
Any, because he's such a tough
I think it mentioned I think it mentions twerking.
53 pounder. Which is weird because I'm fairly certain this guy's not 53 pounds. He doesn't look that big of a fish.
No, Jenna's the master though. She's the grand sage.
Not doing anything to strain the hook. He's doing it by himself. He's just pulling hard.
She should have her own twerking academy.
A lot of this has to do with luck. Are we making any progress? I don't think he's getting any closer. He's swimming away.
You'll be stiff backing in no time.
Jesus.
I can see the ad now.
This guy's an asshole.
Where it's just like big ass numbers at the bottom. Call now. Or like the infomercials you see at like 3 in the morning.
Come over here, you son of a bitch. I got him. Oh, he's giant. I got an achievement. The century fish. Catch 100 fish in total. This is a giant striped bass, 25. So that's the third biggest striped bass. The biggest is 53, then 35. Now I got a 25 pounder. Damn. The century fish. About 100 fish in the game.
You can only choose one though, Rodrate. You long stroking or you stiff backing.
Pretty awesome, man. So this is actually a pretty effective lure. It worked and it caught the biggest one, right? Let's try this. Alright, let's try it. The fish looks delicious. I'm sure there's tons of meat on that fish, right? Tons of fillets, all kinds of shit coming off of that guy.
That's what we be doing.
I did not remove the frog. The frog was moved over here. He's over here on this side now.
Yeah, it's really easy to tell where the frog is on that hat. I mean, he can't get mad for people asking about it. You can't even see the damn thing. Even still, you can't really see it. Like, it's just so trash, man. It's some white object and something that you can't even see.
I cannot gift memberships. You're actually not allowed to.
Like, what are they supposed to get at looking at these lures on his hat? At least the hat is easily visible, like the hat and the vest, and you can kind of see his glasses sometimes. But like,
flying time.
I don't know, man.
$2.
No matter what,
So it's been nearly 10.
You're just not gonna be able to see it that good.
Retro replay of Fallout 3. You're right. I remember it might have been exactly 10 years because it was actually I was going on vacation. And I remember I was recording it, and I batch recorded it before the vacation, and then I timed the videos out to go live a few every day while I was on vacation. He says you should replay it in your current streaming format.
He looks like he's on a safari.
Parts have now been muted on YouTube. You're right, for the music, which I didn't expect to happen back then. That kind of stuff. Oh, I almost had a big fish. Back then, that kind of stuff. Oh, that stuff was not happening on YouTube. That was when my first real experience with videos getting the content ID shit and getting muted and stuff. It was really annoying because I wanted all the music in the game, and then half the videos ended up being like muted over time. Yeah, I would definitely like to play Fallout 3 again. I think maybe the next, since we just played Elder Scrolls, likely the next Bethesda game we play, because we just did Skyrim, will be a Fallout.
Oh god, he's gonna play Fallout again.
Or would it be Fallout 4? Because Fallout 3 I've now played multiple times, and yes, you're right. Those playthroughs are outdated, and a lot
the
of
yawns are contagious. They don't call me yawn for nothing.
I've only played Fallout 4 once, right? Oh, I got a trophy white bass, 4 pounds. Cool. So I guess it's up to you guys to think about what you want. And likely that playthrough would be next year. Either late this year, near the end, like we did with Skyrim. Start it in late 2022 and go into 2023 doing it. or next year. We'll see. But I'm down for that.
Uh-oh, too late, guy with 2 names.
Fallout 3 run that's more modern with interaction with you guys. I never did an interaction.
Time for you to hang it up.
And doing all the DLCs and everything with it, that'd be pretty neat, I feel. Okay. Yeah, homeless.
Depends on how nice you're talking, Slim.
Stop trying to derail the stream.
Wait, who's being stupid?
My attention for nonsense. Thanks.
I don't even remember what.
Have I considered using background music from games as background music for my streams? Why would I do that when I play all the games?
Homeless orphaned ant whose village was flooded at DSP Gaming. I am glad you are sensitive to my plight. Would be sweet if you could do fundraiser or even just raise awareness for issue currently going on. Sadly, like a lot of bad stuff, one tweet makes it viral. Yeah, they trolling.
Was that tier 1 members goal was going to be the Halloween event happens. All right, I dress up in the costume, and you guys are going to be nominating and voting on games for the event, and members would get priority. I was going to have a tier 2 goal where if we hit that, then you guys get to vote on the kind of costume that I'm going to wear, and we do a react event to Rob Gavigan and his macabre and horror-filled YouTube channel. But now it seems like I can't even get memberships outside of people just buying them themselves or re-upping their existing. There's no gifted memberships. They're not working. So without that, I don't even know how the component's going to work. Like, I'd rather wait and see if
I would be happy with more people.
If you get back to me and lets me know what the hell's going on, then, you know,
when he does that shit like mid-sentence.
So I can't really keep talking about it. I don't feel like there's a reason to until we get more.
You ever just talking and just fucking eject your throat?
Okay. Have a good night, Malcolm. Thanks for chilling with me. Yeah, I'm only going to do a couple more casts, and that's going to be a night, guys. Only a couple more casts here.
It's so sharp and it's so sudden.
They will not have to be horror-themed games, although obviously having some horror-themed stuff in a Halloween marathon makes sense. It does not all have to be horror-themed games. I don't have that constraint.
Yeah, them throat babies are fucking serious. I take it back. I don't think I want any of that.
Could be. Quandale says maybe they'll look at it and fix it after Labor Day weekend. You're right, because likely, sadly, they're not working tomorrow because it's Labor Day in the United States, a national holiday. So maybe they'll get to it on Tuesday. I don't know. It just sucks that, like, no exaggeration, 21 gifted memberships I would have had on the channel in the last 24 hours, and I didn't get them because they don't work. That's not my fault.
Man,
That's not your fault.
He's really crying about this.
Working, you know? JJNS, the only Splatterhouse game I ever played on stream was when they had a modern reboot of them over 10 years ago. And I did play the modern reboot game on stream. Now, it wasn't on stream, it was just for YouTube. This is before I was a streamer. I never played any of the old school Splatterhouse games, no. Okay. Yes, the Dark Pictures are making a game this year. It comes out in November. It does not come out in October this year. It's sometime in November. So I'll definitely be playing it. But it's not going to be in time for Halloween. Oh, come on. Come on, fish. The bait's right there. Bite it.
Yeah, I don't know how many it takes to get to, like, DSP levels.
We'll do one more cast. JJ, have a good night. I don't know what if people are leaving before the stream's over. I don't know why. We're like a journey every cast. Everyone's leaving. I guess it's a sign I should get out of here. Huh? Everyone else is leaving. I guess I should leave too. Alright. Here, let me do my last cast.
You're so fucking salty.
No, I'm not going to watch House of the Dragons. I can't. I don't have HBO Max.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm watching. Snag, fuckface.
You're so fucking salty.
My last cast should not be a snag. I should get a fish.
Maybe I should just fucking leave it. Fuck it.
Episode 1 on YouTube.
Yeah, that's your cue. Wrap it up. Get the fuck out.
Okay. Nah, yes. And land that sucker. Oh, he got out of landing range. Darn, it would have been great to get him quick.
I was not expecting that.
He's not going to be caught. He's going way out there with all his strength.
Everybody, yeah, they can't wait for the exciting finale of whatever the fuck this stuff is supposed to be.
He's all over the place. He will not let me land him.
Like, what else are they supposed to do? Why would you stick around into the end?
Line like crazy.
Like, you're already wrapping it up. There's nothing more. It's just gonna be this.
He's an energetic fighter.
Like, you're not topping it. You caught like 2 whoppers. You caught like 2 real big ones. You tweeted about one of them. It was a successful fishing trip.
Yep,
you can pack it in.
Of the night. Dude, we got a lot of good fish. Let's see.
Where's everybody good?
Shall we? Let's take a look. is a trophy, a 10-pounder too. Wow.
People
All
that
right,
leave you
let's
before the
end
stream
our
is
fishing.
over. I don't know why. Like, damn, is everybody obligated to watch you from beginning to end?
We leveled up a lot. Oh my god. Wow. We leveled up a big amount.
People
with that.
can't do fucking
Dude,
anything.
We got 20,000 credits. We got an insane amount of credits from tonight, from fishing just tonight. Yeah. So here's our catch. Here's what we got to keep. We got the white crappie, a 3-pounder. That was a trophy, right?
I still can't get over that.
Thumbs up. I think these are considered good ones. A largemouth bass.
Why are people leaving early? I guess I might as well get the fuck out of here then, right?
Spotted bass that was 7 pounds. Got to keep. Another black crappie. Look at that. Where's other other trophy ones? Bunch of white bass. A channel catfish, 25.
But he's got his
That guy
stupid
was
hat.
awesome.
He's happy,
A
right?
4-pounder white
He should be
bass.
satisfied
Yeah,
with
we
this.
got a lot of good ones. We earned a ton of currency. I think we only had like a couple thousand of that, and now we have 10,000. So we earned like a ton of currency tonight. God damn. Damn. Awesome. All right. That was one of our, I would say, our best week, right? You take a look at overall how much I raised, how much I got. Those are the biggest fish, a high frequency of fish. That was a really good one, guys. All right, and also, guys, of course, awesome that tonight we got to add a new lure. We got the frog here, and now we got this gotcha lure here. And maybe next week we'll start adding other new ones.
Why does he clear his throat so violent though? His throat is just...
Thank you so much. Great bASSmaster stream. Sunday Night Bites was a fun and interactive success. I hope you all had a good time with me. Until next time. Awesome.
There you guys.
All right. Stop recording. Good stuff, guys. That was a fun night, right? All right, so here's the deal. I'm going to upload this to the channel for anyone who missed it tomorrow.
That was fun stuff, right? I don't know. You didn't give a chance to fucking answer. I hate rhetorical rights. This dude made me. I didn't think anything about rhetorically asking right. This motherfucker makes me hate it now.
And I haven't really gotten that far because I keep doing other stuff.
All right, that was a good stream, right? All right, here we go. The next thing we're doing this and blah blah blah.
And thank you all. It was a great streaming night. Had a lot of fun with all of you. I hope that you had a good time with me, all right? So thank you so very much, everyone. Please have a good evening, and I hope to see you in the AM. Maybe I'll have an answer for you on what's going on with these gifted memberships by then or not. I don't know. But I hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay? All right, peace out. Thank you all for everything. Great streaming day. See you in the AM later.
Boy, sometimes he clocks the fuck out so fast, like Cat, like has the stopwatch going. Like, this dude is being timed to the second to end that fucking stream. But, there you go. That was it. We made it another night of, Sunday Night Bites. He got his hat and he got his lure, so he should be happy and shouldn't complain tomorrow. But, yeah, he's out. And, so am I. Fun times now. Now I gotta... industry. Like I said, this one is ending when he ends his stream. What was his total on the day stream? I'm not sure. Did he get a vest? I think he did. But I could be wrong. I don't know what did he even play? I don't know. Thank you all for watching. We'll play you guys off. What can I play? Yeah, I'll just play this real quick. Why not? Wait. Let's see. Kisu. Anyways. Yeah, thank you for watching this.